I played a full campaign as Prussia in Europa Universalis 4, starting in the year 1444 as Brandenburg, all the way to 1747 as Germany. My goals for this grand campaign were to form Prussia and Germany and conquer every single region that you get claims on from the German mission tree, which are France, the Low Countries, North Germany, South Germany, Italy, Scandinavia, the Baltic, Poland, and Carpathia. In this video, you'll see me start as a small and weak Brandenburg that's elector in the HRE, navigate the Protestant Reformation to form Prussia, deal with painful Holy Roman Empire politics, and battle massive coalitions on my way to form Germany, and more. This is a compilation or a director's cut of 4 separate episodes of this Prussia playthrough with only the best parts left in. So if you want to check out each episode individually, they will be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. But now, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy this full playthrough as Prussia in Europa Universalis 4. Alright, here we are as Brandenburg, ladies and gentlemen, back with another grand campaign right here to wrap up 2024 and to start 2025 with. After the amazing reception on our Byzantium to Roman Empire grand campaign, this was one of the most requested next grand campaigns that we do. And you know, I know this playthrough has been done by every other EU4 YouTuber in history, man. Brandenburg, Prussia, Germany is a classic, but like I said in my Byzantium run, man, a couple of videos ago, with EU4 coming to a close in the next year and a half right here, I just feel like there are some campaigns that we have to do. But yeah, like I said in the intro, man, this is going to be a classic Brandenburg, Prussia, Germany campaign, flipping the Protestant, forming Prussia, forming Germany, and conquering all of these regions right here. Why I chose them specifically is because they're the regions that Germany gets permanent claims on from its mission tree. But yeah, Brandenburg, man, a tough start right here. The only thing we got going for us is that we're an HRE elector. We do got pretty good ideas right here. Construction discount, cost of fabricate claims, state maintenance, infantry combat, tax, staff discount, morale, diplorep and imperial authority, national unrest, and some estate loyalty stuff, and a pretty good Brandenburg / Prussian mission tree. Prussia gets 2 extra missions right here, of course. They get that government mechanic right here and stuff like that. More on that later. But yeah, this is once again going to be a multiple part series, man, 3 or 4 or 5 parts, something like that. And in this first part, this first 100-ish years, our goal is going to be sort of to consolidate northern Germany right here and expand into the Baltic and Poland a little bit, and of course flip Protestant and form Prussia. So yeah, let's get this game started, man, by getting the Teutons to sell us these 2 provinces and then fighting Stettin or Wolgast, so that then we can fight the Teutons and grab Königsberg and Danzig, super important provinces. So without further ado, let's start this grand campaign, Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany. All right, estate stuff done. Now we actually don't want to get loans right here, because if you have loans, the Teutons won't sell you these 2 provinces, so we're good with that. Something else we want to do right at the start, man, is actually become HRE Emperor. Now I thought about actually dismantling the HRE in this run as well, super early, because we can ally most of the electors, fight Austria, blah blah blah, but I don't think we want to do that, man, because then the big guys will come into the HRE. So HRE we're going to dismantle way later, probably all the way when we're Germany. But yeah, for now, man, let's go ahead and hire a diplomat advisor only, since we're not making that much money, and ally, well, we're an elector ourselves. We don't want to ally Saxony and Bohemia, so yeah, our allies are gonna be 3 out of these 4 guys right here. And of course, we do want to get with Austria. It's pretty important to have a big boy ally, the Emperor, while we're not the Emperor, and also they're gonna be big later when we are the Emperor. Tough thing about Brandenburg to Prussia right here, man, is the gov cap. Especially, we're gonna lose all that gov cap when we lose the emperorship, because we are gonna be Emperor, but we're gonna lose it when we form Prussia. So yeah, tricky situation. So let's ally these guys, and yeah, well, there's imperial ambition right off the bat, so people are voting for us, I guess. Yeah, we're voting for ourselves, and Colin and the Palatinate are as well. I just need to ally 1 more of Trier and Mainz. The reason I'm doing them is because we're not going to fight them, but we are going to fight Saxony and Bohemia. But they're both rival to these other guys, so we can ally them. The thing is, we can't royal marry them, so it is going to take a while. Let's do I don't know. Who do we do here, man? Who do we do? Ooh, something is gonna help this campaign quite a lot is if we get the Burgundian succession. So let's pull a royal marriage with them as well. So yeah, the game plan is get this and then fight one of these two guys. Luckily, no strong alliances. Perfect. After that, we're gonna go for the Teutons. They haven't allied Denmark yet. Right. I almost forgot. We have to ally Poland. I'm so stupid. We have to ally them for the war versus the Teutons. Luckily, man, people like Brandenburg at the start. Why? I have no idea. But yeah, now we're currying favors with Poland, man, because we have to drag them into this war. The thing is, you gotta declare and drag in Poland, because otherwise Poland will declare too. And we really don't want Poland taking anything here, except for maybe Culm. So yeah, man, we definitely got 3 voters. As soon as this initial Austrian guy dies, sometimes he does die early, we are gonna become HRE Emperor. That's really how you want to get it, as soon as the first Austrian guy dies. We're gonna be using the emperorship probably up until, you know, Admin Tech 10, let's be real. And there it is, the event we've been waiting for, the fate of Neumark. We have to make the Grand Master a generous offer right here, and then the Teutons sell us these 2 provinces for 100 ducats. And just like that, we get those 2 provinces. Perfect. I also had an estate agenda for that, which is dope. And there's a mission completed, man. Reclaim Neumark. So we get permaclaims on this up here. Reconquering provinces that are not part of the HRE will gain us some bonuses. And if we're the current emperor, every non-guy will like us, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter too much. Perfect. But now that we've gotten claims on this, we have to fight Wolgast ideally, and that is actually good. We can fight them. They're only allied to Saxe, Lauenburg, and Utrecht. What we're going to do right there is take Stolp and vassalize the rest of Wolgast because we want to minimize aggressive expansion. So yeah, now we're good to go, man. And now we can go ahead and get burger loans right there. There we go, indebted to the burgers just like that. Now we can go ahead and set some rivals. We're going to rival the Teutons, obviously, Wolgast, and then let's do Stettin because they're right here. Let me go ahead and raise army maintenance. We are going to give our rulers and heirs milk command for now. Let's do Albert Achilles here, and yeah, let's pull out the free company as well. We are going to be losing money right here. We are going to be losing diplo points at the start. Brandenburg isn't very powerful at all, but it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and declare on Wolgast. Morale isn't up, but no big deal. Conquer Stolp. Let's call in Köln with the promise of land. What land can they get? Realistically, they can't get any land, so sure. All right, piece the other guys out easily. There's Stolp for me. I'm doing this just so I have a border with the Teutons, and we're vassalizing the rest of Wolgast. If we this is 34.9 aggressive expansion. If I do this, it's 40.4. So does it really matter? No, but we're also saving admin points. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna humiliate them too. Make them our, we can't do that, huh? Yeah, make them our vassal, take all of their money. Okay, we're done. That's the first war done. Now we're waiting for Poland's truce with the Teutons to run out, and then we're gonna declare on them in about a year and a half. There's another mission, Pomeranian succession. We consolidate noble contracts, don't need that. But yeah, we gain permaclaims on this. In the first war, we're only gonna be taking Danzig and Königsberg. Still have an allied Denmark, which is actually really lucky for me right here. Okay, so Poland's truce with the Teutons is up. They're about to wrap up their war with Wallachia right here, but an interesting development. The Teutons have allied Sweden, and Sweden is independent, even though they're still helping Denmark in this Gotland war, which means they just broke free without a war because the starting Danish guy died, or Denmark let them go for free, or something like that. Interesting development either way. We don't really care about Scandinavia now. We'll get to it like way later down the line. But yeah, here, man, the strat is let's immediately go ahead and declare on the Teutons, you know? So there we go. A conquest for Königsberg, because I'm gonna get to Danzig first. These are the only 2 provinces we want. Let's drag in Poland, Köln, and the Palatinate. Even Austria would help out. By the way, this other thing, I'm helping Burgundy. I don't care if they grow. I want them to grow. I'm hoping to get the succession here. Let's call in Burgundy, man. Why not make things faster, you know, since Sweden is in? Okay, war is done. I just wanted to get war reps from Sweden. It's pretty important to farm war reps here right at the start because we're poor as Brandenburg. But these are the only 2 provinces we want. No money, no war reps. Done. All right, at this point, aggressive expansion is relatively high-ish in the HRE. We could nab a province or 2 or 3 more, but we're gonna chill, see if we can maybe fight some tiny guy around us right here. If not, we're just waiting for our truce with the Teutons to expire. We're in the next war. We're gonna full annex them. The reason we do it like this is because these are the two highest dev provinces, you know? Yeah, still no luck allying Trier or Mainz, man. That's pretty strange. I'm still being voted for, luckily. All right, at this point, it's time to dev the Renaissance in our capital. All right, pushed Berlin up to 30. That's about enough for the points we're making. We boosted this up a little bit, and we ticked off an age objective. Tier 2 Gov Reform Time. Obviously, we start off as a Margravette Tier 1. Pretty rare, honestly. Fort Defense and Fort Maintenance. I like it. Strength and Noble Privileges for Tier 2, though. Duh. Yeah, Austria just declared on Ragusa. Not something you see too much. They're not being guaranteed by the Ottomans, so they fought each other in some war. Okay. Ooh, Austria did get Hungary, so there we go. We already have a sort of endgame-ish boss forming right here. If they get Burgundy, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Let's hope they don't. Okay, truce with the Teutons is up. I did end up waiting for that anyway. You know, I thought about fighting Stettin, but we'll get to them later, man. I'm chilling. You guys know we don't rush anything over here. So yeah, let's declare on the Teutons, man. Capital, Marienburg, sure. We're gonna honestly call in the same guys. Yeah, there it is. We have to call in Poland, remember, because they'll declare their own war. And we're interested in everything here except for Culm. All right, so while we're in this war, it's actually time for Admin Tech 5 and honestly Miltech 5. I am going to take it right here, even though we're going to be opening up with a Mill Idea group. Now, we are definitely going to be going Prussian Space Marines this campaign. What does that mean? Getting all of the military modifiers and having the most powerful military in the world, even though it might not necessarily be the largest. So that means going with quality, defensive, offensive, and aristo, man. All of these right here. And that, of course, means not really caring what the other non-mill ideas are, but picking them specifically or mainly for the policies. So over here in this campaign, man, I'm going to be going quality and then innovative, because the policy for plus 15% infantry combat ability is really strong, and also innovative really isn't bad if you pick it early. Sure, it's really not meant for a Brandenburg campaign, it's meant for like a tall deving campaign, but it'll help. So quality, innovative, after that offensive, probably economic, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, quality is the opener. You have no idea how long this siege was for a level 1 fort. All right, war is done. Humiliated Sweden too, so that's another age objective done. And right here, man, yeah, not full annexing the Teutons is 55 AE, because, you know, most of it is with them, but full annexing them, yeah, you know what? I am gonna take Culm, man. I rarely take it in these initial wars, but sure, it's nice. And, you know, we don't really care about Poland after this point. We don't need that alliance. So yeah, there's a full annex on the Teutons. Nice. All right, but with that done, we can go ahead and actually lower war exhaustion and start coring that. And after this, we can take another mission, Prussian expansion. Prussian as an accepted culture. We gain some dev, and we gain permaclaims on Silesia and Lusatia, which is this right here. Now, we also want to annex Wolgast at this point, so we unlock which mission? Yeah, show of strength. Show of strength, I think. So we gain claims this way. And come on, man, that Austrian guy needs to die. We need to vassalize some miners here. And we can only do that if we're emperor. But for now, let's rival Bohemia and not Denmark. Honestly, not Denmark. Let's do Novgorod, frick it. But yeah, aggressive expansion now is definitely high. So once again, we have a period of 5, 6, 7 years of chilling right here and working on the economy. There goes Poland. We don't care. We expect this to happen. Right now, I'm going to give the nobles the integration policy. There it is. Yeah, CCR. That's right, man. That's what this does. So we can't seize land from the nobles, but we do gain minus 10% CCR. We don't want to do this just yet, man. We don't want to do this just yet. I only have 21 crown ownership. Yeah, for now, integration policy, and let's eat up Wolgast. There it is. Nice. Okay, so we have been elected emperor. That's dope. Interestingly, Saxony is voting for me, even though we're not allied, so they like me. Let's add all of the provinces. There's Charlemagne's legacy as well. I'll take it. This will definitely speed up annexing Wolgast. And yeah, now we're chilling. This does make us more powerful than we need to be. Increases gov cap, money, manpower, but it's gonna hit us hard when we stop being emperor once we flip Protestant to form Prussia. After that, man, I'm debating, do I dismantle the HRE after we become Protestant, or we keep the HRE, but I fight the War of the Protestant League, make Protestant official, and become the emperor again? that's gonna be for like the next video, so definitely let me know in the comments below. Do I dismantle HRE after Protestant or flip it Protestant? But yeah, now that we're the emperor, man, some countries immediately would accept being diplo-vassalized. We're gonna do this on literally everyone that we can in the regions that we want to conquer, because even though they're one province minors, it's saving us admin points, and most importantly, it's saving us aggressive expansion. Super important when playing in the HRE. Must be nice to be this safe. And there we go. Wolgast has been annexed, and now we can take this mission, a show of strength. We gain perma claims on this right here. This is where we're gonna expand now, along with Bohemia. And by the way, I just bestowed Imperial Grace. We don't care about passing reforms here. The only thing we care about in the HRE is the gov cap and the manpower and the money, not this. Oh, Bohemia spawned a center of reformation. They actually went Hussite? This is annoying for now. It won't be annoying when Protestant spawns because they'll flip, but all right, there's an Anhalt and Saxe-Lauenburg vassalized. Oh, we can do Verden too, and Oldenburg's pretty close too. Yeah, man, we're gonna be racking up quite a lot of vassals here in the early and mid portions of the game. Even with all of that, we're still not gonna be going influence or diplo. We need those Space Marines, man. It's just so easy to vassalize, man, once you bestow Imperial Grace. It gives so much opinion for just one Imperial Authority, and we don't care about Imperial Authority, so it's dope. Perfect. Perfect. Everything about this campaign is working out, man. So yeah, I vassalized Oldenburg, Verden, these guys over here working on Dithmarch, and just as we're doing that, Burgundian succession happens, and we're the emperor, so no one can contest it or whatever. We are gonna keep our union with the Burgundy. Awesome, man. I love it. So there's the balance of power, power projection, magnificent tier at Brandenburg Gate, max effective absolutism. Nice. Now, in a campaign like this, we actually don't want the horse event to happen right here where we inherit Burgundy once again, because we're gonna struggle so much with governing capacity when we're not emperor. You guys have no idea. So keeping these guys around as our, you know, our little boy that we can drag around, do work for us, fight some guys for us, is gonna be super helpful. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. Waiting for aggressive expansion to take down. Gonna vassalize Dithmarschen. Yeah, maybe Burgons too if this takes over, and then yeah, gonna hit Stettin or someone like that. Weirdly enough, there's Nassau. I don't know if I go for Burgons. They're kind of too south for now, them and Millhouse. We really aren't gonna get involved here for a while, but there's another mission. We've renovated Berlin. Alrighty, sure. Yeah, let the work commence. And we've empowered the Junkers. Nice. All right, well, time to continue with conquests. We can also make Lüneburg give back a province to Verden here, and I'm gonna take these two. Ooh, I almost thought I wasn't re-elected. Cool. I'm done with Stettin, and that's a full annex on them. All right, nice. Let's check aggressive expansion. So it is relatively high-ish for now. It just how it is all the time, man. But after this, I don't know. Do we go for more small guys, or do we finally hit Bohemia? I think we do, especially because we got cleansing of heresy on them, because they're what you call it, they're Hussite, so it's 75% aggressive expansion. We will need 2 wars with them, man, to take initially what you call it, Lusatia and Silesia. We're actually making really good money for Brandenburg right here. Tier 3 gov reform time. Representatives of the crown is what I need right now. Well, all right, let's take that right there. I already got this. Seems about a good time as any to declare on Bohemia right here. We are going to use cleansing of heresy. All of their allies will come in, so I'm gonna call in all of my allies. And yeah, out of these 8 provinces that we need, I'm aiming to take about 4 right now. Although that's the usual with claims, so I might take like 5. We'll see. Pretty important event right here. This is actually the option we want to go with because it's until the end of the game, as this is temporary. All right, cool. Pretty much done with Bohemia. Let's see, aggressive expansion for these 436. I can take it all, man. I can take this all in one war. It is different too because they're Hussite and they're not even Germanic. So I wonder if I do this now, how long will I have to chill before I fight wars? Or do I just take less, do a war, do a war, do a war? You know what? Let's do this all in one war, man. Why not? I don't think I do this too often, but there we go. We are gonna do it now, so it is what it is. Cool. We've taken everything from Bohemia. Yes, lots of guys are quite mad, but who cares, man? There's another mission. Conquer Silesia. Promoting a culture will reduce our AE by 3. We lose autonomy, gain permaclaims on Big Poland and Kuyavia, which is, I think these two. Yeah, this is it right there. Nice, man. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's core that up. And do we have anything to promote? Not really. Okay, but now we will chill for quite a bit, and that was quite a lot of expansion. Now, at this point, if we weren't emperor, we'd already be over GovCap, so we gotta be careful, man. It's tricky even annexing vassals as Brandenburg right here, but we got about 30, 40 more years until we form Prussia, so got East Frisia as well. Lots of vassals, I know. Second idea group time, we said we were gonna pick up, innovative, that's right, innovative. Okay. So this is something we didn't want to happen, man. We're gonna inherit all of Burgundy, and I mean all of it, man. With all of their subjects that you have at the start, and with these 3 provinces that they've conquered over here. Now, obviously, if we get that, we're gonna want to full state it, right? But even if we don't full state it, man, it's gonna bump us up to 400 and something GovCap. So when we stop being emperor, man, we're gonna be in a world of trouble. Sure. We're close to Admin Tech 8, and we can put down, town halls or courthouses or whatnot, but it still won't help that much, man. I'm also gonna have to give all 3 of the estates the GovCap privilege. Yeah, not something I want it to happen. Obviously, this will make us super rich and powerful and stuff like that, but GovCap is the main issue when you're playing as Prussia, man. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Burgundy. I don't know, frick it though. There's Burgundy, all of it. Okay, it didn't bump us up that much in GovCap, man, but you know, you definitely want to full state this. I don't know, it's so weird. It's free too is the thing, man. That's the most tempting part, you know? Yeah, look, that put us at 410, and it's like a quarter or a third of it. Yeah, maybe the strat right now is to keep the vassals that we have. Oh my god, and we can get so much more, dude. We really need influencer Diplo here, boys. But no, I'm sticking to my strat, man. I'm sticking to my strat of Space Marines only. Now, maybe we feed them, bruh. Maybe that's what we do. Like, declare on Magdeburg, feed it to Anhalt. Declare on Lüneburg, feed it to Saxe-Lauenburg, you know? I think that's how we continue our play, man. And then, like, we take this over here, for example. I don't know. Tricky situation, tricky situation. Now, stating all of Burgundy, it put us at GovCap. Imagine if we weren't emperor now. Frick my life. We can pass a reform, might as well. Now, we've only been playing for 40 years, pretty much exactly, and we're already the number 2 great power in the world. Currently, this is our income. Very nice. Oh my god, do I change my strategy here? Either way, the earliest we could go Diplo and influence is right here, man. Oh my god. Yeah, it's putting me in a tight spot. We can literally create a vassal swarm right now. We'd be dead with Diplo, but... And the thing is, I still finally managed to ally a 3rd elector, which we have to have, man. It was getting dicey over here, yo. And there's a 2-province vassal, man. Magdeburg, yeah. Do we go for all of these? Do we just absolutely break our Diplo point generation? No, we can only sustain like 4 more of these guys. Jesus, I gotta annex someone, man. I gotta. Look, we can even do man, for Christ's sake. Okay, let me... Yeah, I gotta annex like Anhalt or someone. Now, this Poland here is actually becoming really powerful, man. All right, annexed Anhalt. There's a slot freed up. You know, I guess this is an accurate German unification representation, isn't it? Kinda, right? Okay, let's actually do a war right here. I'm gonna fight Lüneburg, who's actually a junior partner of Brunswick, and I'm gonna feed it to Saxe-Lauenburg. Yeah. All right, there it is. Not too much aggressive expansion, so that's good. Those provinces go to Saxe-Lauenburg. Nice. So yeah, we're definitely going to be growing some of these 1-province minor vassals that I don't border. And then as we get GovCap, which is going to be never, I'm going to annex the guys that I border and whatnot. You get the point. But there's another mission, man. Conquer Lower Saxony. We lose years of separatism right there by deving them and stuff like that. We gain further permaclaims. Yeah, advancing pretty far, man. Advancing pretty far. I honestly didn't think we'd be this big by this point. And, you know, there's always this option. We can vassalize Cleves, Friesland, Lucca, Utrecht, Burgans, Mantua, Berg, Salzburg, Trent, Bosnia, Augsburg, Württemberg, and Baden, and maybe even Man, and later Munster and Spoleto. It's funny. It's funny. And it's sad. I don't know. You're kidding me. What the frick is this campaign? Denmark actually turned Hussite. Now, these guys, you guys know that they always flip Protestant. Even if they become Hussite, they flip Protestant when the Reformation spawns. But Denmark, they may actually remain Hussite till the end of the game. Obviously, this creates even more religious unity problems for me, as I have it before I even have Protestantism. There's Utrecht, actually another 2-province nation, which is really who I'm going for and who it's worth it for right now. These OPMs, man, we'll do them if we, you know, can. But all right, this is actually what I was rushing for. Admin 8. I took it way ahead of time. Let's go ahead and get indebted to the burghers as well. Let's pass active uniformity. Sure. Let's assess these guys. Summon the diet. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's put these bitches down everywhere we can. Not in subjects, though. Not yet. All right, so I've put them courthouses down pretty much everywhere, man. And honestly, it has helped. It took us down from like 590 something to like 420 something. So as you can see, it's not too bad right now. So yeah, I think it's time we continue with our conquest, man. Do we go for the German guys or do we go for Poland? I think we hit one more German guy and then go for Poland. So Hamburg, huh? Hamburg wouldn't be a bad shot. All right, they're a free city. Oh, I almost forgot something else we gotta do while we're emperor. Like, revoke all of the free city statuses to the northern guys. Yeah, I guess we'll deal with them later. So let's do Munster for now. We'll divide it up between, like, yeah, Utrecht and East Frisia or Oldenburg or something like that. Yeah, let's declare for Meppen, actually. All right, we're done with Munster here. I've transferred occupation of this to East Frisia, Utrecht, Oldenburg. Let's see. Nah, this is a bit much. This is a bit much. So what I think I do instead is I peace out Munster right here. Make them return. Wait. Let me do this. I'm confused. I'm confused. Clear offer. Return Groningen to East Frisia, to Friesland, sorry, which will vassalize, and then transfer this to East Frisia. Let's see, what about this? 37 aggressive expansion. I can live with that. I can live with that. And just like that, we're done. Munster no longer exists, and we can still diplo-vassalize Friesland, which is perfect. All right, aggressive expansion with some of these guys. It's still pretty low, honestly, but I think it is time to hit Poland after this, boys, because we do got the claims on them. That'll, you know, wrap up this branch of the mission tree for us, conquer Greater Poland, and it will unlock the Polish crown splendor ability in the next stage, the Age of Reformation, which is coming right up. And yeah, I think we're good for that. So let's pick that up. A tech discount, very nice. Still gunning for admin 10 right here to form Prussia. Of course, we could not rush it, man. We could not rush it. We could dismantle HRE and stuff like that. I really don't know. Yeah, one of the goals for, well, the goal for today's video specifically is to form Prussia for part 1 specifically, but I don't know. Yeah, let's chill for about a year here and then see what we do with Poland. Ah, there it is. There it is. There is the Protestant Reformation. It appears to have spawned in Verona, which is interesting, but the Hussite guys immediately went Protestant, and of course, for me, every province of mine that was converted to Protestant via that Center Reformation now becomes that was converted to Hussite now becomes Protestant. They've joined Martin Luther King Jr. No, in the Reformation. But yeah, now what? At this point, we can flip Protestant officially, right? There it is. But we would spawn a Center Reformation, sure, and we'd avoid all the bad, you know, events and stuff like that. However, we're still very far off of Miltech 10. In fact, I would say about, yeah, 17-ish years. Yeah, staying Catholic until then. So I just got a pop-up saying Austria is preparing to declare on Bohemia. We'd rather not have that because I want Bohemia later, of course. So let's do a little preemptive war right here before Austria does. We're going to declare on Poland for the conquest of that and call in Austria so they don't declare their own war. In fact, I'm going to call in everyone. Still haven't vassalized Friesland, but we'll get to it. And yeah, we can get some money from Venice here too. Nice. Big war. Yeah, this Poland definitely has to be chopped down. Tier 4 of reform time, lands for the church for now, and then head of the Protestant church or whatever it is, I guess, it will be good for later, so yeah. Ooh, Dutch revolt is sticking with the speed of 1 a month. I just took this. Frick my life, man. I should have saved points. Yeah, we gotta move our capital to like Bruges or something like that. Need to hurry this up. Yeah, I forgot about it. I thought of it earlier when we did get Burgundy, but I forgot about it. I forgot that it triggers when Protestantism spawns. All right, we're about done-ish with Poland right here. I'm only gonna take the stuff that I have claims on, along with war reps and money. This will not form a coalition. Perfect. We're done right there. Okay, now we have to move our capital. I was gonna move my main trade node over to the English Channel. I think later in the campaign, we'll be moving our capital back to Berlin for some roleplay type stuff, but for now, yeah, let's just take it over to Bruges. We just need a couple of more months, not a problem. But there's Conquer Greater Poland. If we complete the mission while directly holding at least 200 development in the Polish region. What even is the Polish crown, man? Do we not have 200 dev in the Polish region? I guess not. I guess that's quite a lot. Frick it, I'm just taking the mission. Okay, there's the capital moving, and we no longer have that disaster ticking. Sure. Okay, vassalized Friesland, and now we're gonna annex Magdeburg. But yeah, boys, we're already looking fairly large now. Even if you know, disregard the whole Burgundy thing, man, we're still looking really good. We do already have a majority of northern Germany right here. Lots of vassals in the western part of North Germany. So many more nations we can diplo-vassalize still, and I'm gonna pick up a couple of these guys as soon as we annex Magdeburg right here. But we can do a 2-province large Württemberg in the south, you know, various guys, you know, a 3-province large Berg, actually, very nice. Yeah, 2-province Ansbach, I love it. We're definitely gonna do that, man. And we even got guys in Italy, right? So good, man, so good. Yeah, aggressive expansion wise, we're gonna chill a little bit more, and pretty soon, man, we're gonna be forming Prussia too, so yeah, don't go anywhere. Vassalizing Berg right now, but sure, let's pass another imperial reform, man. All right, just took new burgher loans. There's colonialism embraced. You don't really want to flip to Protestant before you get colonialism, because you still get cardinal spread institutions. And actually, we got money here. Brandenburg Gate, prestige from land battles. Yeah, man, we should start building these things up. We got this, of course, and there should be a monument here in Marienburg. It's the Malbork Castle. Yeah, let's start building this one up. There we go, admin 9, pretty close to Prussia, boys, and the end of episode 1. Looking good. Okay, so I'm annexing Saxe-Lauenburg right now and attempting to vassalize Switzerland. It is possible, and there's a lot of their cores we can reconquer, or even ask for Austria to give them back. I can coalition who? Castile? What did Castile do? They don't really seem to have done anything. Why can I coalition them? Let's see this. I have no idea what they did. Yeah, maybe they forced PU Naples or something, but either way, man, we're losing a lot of diplo points right here. That's gonna be fixed very soon, as soon as we annex Saxe-Lauenburg and maybe one more guy. But now it's time to do another war. We're gonna fight who's this, Brunswick here, and maybe full annex them. Let's see. The thing is, we need to pop some vassalizations, some more diplo-vassalizations off, and some more conquests off, because as soon as we hit admin tech 10 right here, we're gonna stop being emperor, the thing I've been yapping about for this entire campaign. And after that, it might be slightly more difficult, because people maybe won't be willing to accept diplo-vassalization. Even though we're so huge, we won't be an empire and stuff like that. But yeah, actually monuments are pretty cheap right now. I have a discount. I should start building them up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna full annex Brunswick for myself here, and that's another war done. Really only 3, actually 4 provinces, but actually there's another mission unlocked. We just needed 8 out of all of these right here. Westphalian conquest, perm claim on the North Rhine area, which is kind of right here, some points, and random devil we distributed right there. So perfect. This is what we got claims on, and we already own most of it, man. We're looking really good right here. The next one after that is we just need 1 more province for further permaclaims, then more provinces for further permaclaims, and then after that it's like the German stuff. So yeah, looking really good. You know, I'll coalition Castile, man, if that's what you want me to do. Like, Jesus. Should we fight these guys? I guess they have holdings in Italy, which we will want, but that's like late game stuff. Yeah, I guess I don't really care. I think France is gonna trigger this coalition. I'm not gonna get involved, but Switzerland will. Oh my god, let's go ahead and oh no, but they, yeah, these guys like Austria now. I think I've expanded too aggressively, but no, it's pretty low. Either way, we won't be the next emperor. Yeah, France did fire the coalition, man. Interesting, you don't see this too often. You know, French-Castilian punitive war, especially big guys versus big guys. Castile is about to lose here hard, but I really don't care about this now. I've just annexed Oldenburg and Verden right now, so 12 out of 8. Yeah, not bad. Let's pick up someone else. All right, got Württemberg right here as a vassal. It's getting harder and harder to vassalize these guys, man. You know, there are still lots of guys that would accept, but for example, like Ansbach is on here, but Ansbach actually hates me. So I guess because I recently annexed some other vassals, Württemberg didn't, because I was already allied to them. But yeah, let's see someone else. For example, I don't know, Augsburg. Yeah, they don't like me too much either, man. Even with bestowing imperial grace, it's gonna be tough. I think our vassalization game has ended for now, boys, but we have expanded quite a lot. We really have. Oh, cool. That's a wrap on innovative as well. And now we have this wonderful policy for plus 15% infantry combat ability. It used to be 20% back in the day. It wasn't really back in the day. It was like 3 years ago. But yeah, already plus 35% infantry combat ability. Insanely powerful, by the way. Don't sleep on combat ability, man. Probably one of my favorite, probably my favorite, actually, mill modifier. Oh, look at what they did to Spain. Jesus. Well, actually, Castile formed Spain, but still. They made them pop out Galicia, Leon. Not sure about Navarra, honestly. Granada, too. Oh, my God, yeah. They let them keep Naples, though. Let's go for, like, Cleves here. Why not? Okay, we're done with Cleves, just like that. Oh, that was a lot more aggressive expansion than I thought it'd be. Why? I guess it's kind of devved, but still not a problem. Okay, at this point, man, we can actually take Admin 10, which, of course, will enable us to form Prussia. But we don't want to do that just yet. The first thing we want to do right here, while we're still emperor, is revoke the free city status of... we can't do it on all of them, can we? It costs 5, but I only have 14. Let's wait for it to get up to 15, and then let's do it on Hamburg, Bremen, and Dortmund, I think. Yeah, shoot, I should have done it earlier, man. I wanted to do it on Aachen, Frankfurt, and Goslar as well. These southern guys, we don't really care about them too much. Yeah, let's just wait for a couple of months here. Okay, so now it is at 15. I kind of wanted to do it all at the same time, that's why. So let's revoke Hamburg's free city status, Bremen's, and Dortmund's. They're the nations I'm gunning for right now. And there we go. They are no longer free cities. We can let it tick by right here. And let's see if we can actually grant that status to someone else. No. Yeah, these guys down here, they don't like me enough. But who cares, man? We don't care about farming imperial authority here. And the next emperor will hopefully not grant it back to them. Now, let's go for, let's see, who do we go for here, man? Hamburg is like super devved. We don't want to go for it now. Bremen would be actually good because England isn't willing to join right now. Okay, let's fight Bremen. There we go. After this, we are going to become Prussia. Let's just make Lübeck release Mecklenburg here because why not? And we are done. Why not? And now we are done with Bremen. Very cool. I like that province a lot. Okay, the only thing I was waiting for is this. There's a diplovassalization on a 3-province, Mecklenburg. Very nice. Ooh, prospering times. Nice. And then the only other thing I was waiting was to core up the province of Bremen right here. And ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time to take Admin Tech 10. Let's pick up Diplo 9 as well. With that, we unlock our third idea group. We are going to go offensive for our third one right here, obviously. And we can take this and this, which is very nice. And now let's go into the religion screen, go into convert, and officially flip to Protestant. And just like that, Austria goes back to being the emperor. I was hoping for someone weaker, but based on the votes, I knew it would be Austria. No big deal. We're still allied. And yeah, like that, we can become head of the Reformed Church right here. A very powerful modifier, actually. I am going to pick that up. And then let's go ahead and pass Act of Uniformity, blasphemy, conventicle. Don't need Declaration of Indulgence. Let's do Dissolution of Monasteries and the Test Act as well. And finally, let's go ahead and form the Kingdom of Prussia. And just like that, we are Prussia, ladies and gentlemen. I keep expecting gray, but I forgot they turned it to blue. I like the gray, honestly. And we will take new traditions and ambitions. So with that, we are officially Prussia. We have the Prussian monarchy tier 1 government reform. -2 national rest, -0.02 monthly war exhaustion, -0.075 monthly autonomy change, +10 max absolutism, +3 monarch mill skill, -50% governing capacity. That is the real problem right there. And +10% Junkers loyalty. And of course, we do have the Prussian militarization mechanic, which we don't really need right now, as cool as it is. But now, let's also take a look at the mission tree. The only missions that get added is these two down here. I think everything else is the same with the Brandenburg tree. And let's take a look at Prussian ideas. +0.5 yearly army tradition, -10% A impact, +5% discipline as a finisher. We got stab discount, tolerance of the true faith, yearly army tradition decay, +20% morale of armies, Junkers loyalty once again, infantry combat +20%, national manpower +25%, recruitment time -10%, dev discount, and tolerance of heretics. Right now, our infantry combat ability is +45%. Absolutely bonkers. All of that is nice and dandy. But now, yeah, that's the real torture right there. So now, man, we are gonna have to live with it for quite a while. Either until we flip the HRE Protestant, which is gonna take a while, that war is a long ways away, or until we dismantle the HRE. I don't know. What do you think is more likely? But yeah, right now, man, we can definitely go ahead and start converting these very slowly, albeit because all the centers of reformation have already spawned. So yeah. All right, so I think the first thing on the agenda right here today should be, well, aggressive expansion. It's tiny, but it dies down a little bit. I think we need to deal with the HRE. Now, I'm an elector myself, and I'm already allied to a couple of electors. I do think we should be able to ally the other guys. Saxony might be a bit of a problem here. And then what I thought of is declaring on Gilray, who is actually allied to Austria, who is the emperor, and also my ally, occupying Vienna and then dismantling the HRE like that. So let me try and get friendly with the other electors while we work on the economy here a little bit more. Okay, interesting. So we got a disaster taking religious turmoil, obviously, because we converted so late. We did it right at the end of last video, but now we also got the king in Prussia, imperial incident. So we can elevate Prussia to an imperial kingdom right here, which might, you know, help us out a little bit. We can, you know, Austria can let us call ourselves king, even though we won't be a kingdom, or we can just do nothing right here. Now, obviously, Austria gets to pick, and which one is Austria backing? This one, which is the most beneficial for us. So let's see what happens with this first, man. This, we're definitely gonna trigger. It just is what it is. Okay, so the King in Prussia incident has ended, and our government rank does change the kingdom, man. Very nice. In the meantime, I'm helping Cologne fight Trier. Oh, and interesting. Okay. So Bohemia just got annexed by Moravia. Austria has given Trent the emperorship. This complicates things a little bit. What's our gov cap, though? It improved a little bit. We already gave the burghers land rights. I guess I can give the pastors this, too. It's not so bad right now. It is bad, though. This is the whole reason I was moping about not inheriting Burgundy last time, which we did end up inheriting them. But let's see what happens with Trier, too. Another elector that my ally Cologne has decided to fight. I mean, if we're still not doing anything and still trying to deal with this whole situation, might as well expand a little bit. Obviously, we're going to be feeding our vassals right here because we're over gov cap. So let's just fight Dortmund and feed it to, like, Berg or Utrecht or someone. All right, we're done here. I'm gonna give Dortmund over to Berg. Now, another thing has happened during this war. Let's see, A is good. Utrecht, man, is being supported by freaking Poland. So, not like it influences my game in any way, but it's just a stupid thing that had to happen. Okay, so I just allied Trier, and I can ally Trent, too. And I can re-ally Cologne, of course. Maybe not. I just fought them. The alliance with Trier nullified that. Okay, I gotta find a way to get both of these guys, because after that is just Cologne, Frankfurt, Lorraine, seeing the oh, Baden. No, I thought that was Lorraine. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to fight these guys, basically. Let's go with, we have the General War Commissariat right here, a unique tier 5 government reform, which gives us more army tradition, miltech discount, and militarized society growth. I actually will take that. Okay, I did some things, and now I can ally Cologne. It's just that I don't like them enough. Okay, let me do more things to get me to like them. Hey, there it is, man. Nice. All right, dope. So now I'm officially allied to all of the electors, and I'm one myself. Of course, to dismantle the HRE, the only thing we need to do is control Vienna. Now, Austria's got some pretty good allies right here. Actually, no, but they would be annoying because they got Hungary. However, they are allied to, like, Baden, for example, or Gilray, that I can declare on. So if I hit Gilray, their only ally is Austria. Now I do have a 2-year truce with them. Baden, that drags in Aachen and Frankfurt, which honestly isn't a problem. This is gonna be easy. I can just walk to Vienna. There it is. Let's get ready. All right, folks, armies are in place. In the meantime, the Ottomans also support Utrecht. Whatever, honestly, let's go ahead and declare on Baden right here. The main goal in this war is to only occupy Vienna and, well, dismantle HRE. Let's do it. There we go. Just walked to Vienna, bombed it, sieged it down immediately. Now if we enter the HRE, we can officially dismantle it. No more will we be beholden to the emperor. There can only be one German emperor, and it's gonna be me. Dismantle HRE. All right, very cool. Now that may lock us out of some missions. I don't think so, though. Yeah, we can already take Defend the Empire. It just gives us prestige. Perfect. My own dev is 905, so I'll need 100 dev personally, 100 more dev to become an empire, but we're still a chill, man. This didn't change right here. Of course, we also don't gain as much aggressive expansion later on, and other guys may be even more willing now to become our subject because they don't have that member of the empire modifier anymore. But yeah, now it's time to pretty much continue blobbing out. Let's do it. I'm just gonna white piece this war actually as soon as I can. Okay, there's a white piece. Perfect. Now I can fix my Diplo situation, man. I got so many subjects, but I don't need alliances with any of these small guys. I am gonna re-ally Austria, though. I kind of want a big ally for now, still. Alright, but yeah, I've only kept my alliance with Mainz and the Planet because I can vassalize them, so we'll keep doing that. In the meantime, let's wipe out some minor guys here that are not Catholic, because Spain is Defender of the Faith. They're not that strong, but let's not get involved with stupid wars like that. So yeah, continuing our conquest. To form Germany, we need to own some specific provinces, along with 50 provinces in North and South Germany, except for, you know, the Bohemian stuff, along with Admin Tech 18, of course. So yeah, we're just chugging along, man. I'm gonna nab a province or two here and there, even though I'm over GovCap, but anything that my vassals border, I am gonna feed to them. So Goslar, it's for me right here. Do we co-belligerent someone? Würzburg? Who's Würzburg? Würzburg? Lance Hut. And no need to deal with these guys, I don't think, right now. Okay, we're done here. I actually did dissolve my alliance with these guys, man. You know, we're never gonna, what you call it, vassalize them. We can't get them to like us enough. But there's Goslar. Okay, moving along with the conquests, I'm gonna fight Lübeck and Hamburg here. I'm gonna give them to Mecklenburg and Dithmarschen. Really strong provinces, by the way. I'm kind of salty I won't get them myself. I'm not coring, might as well take Admin Tech 12 for the additional GovCap, and it'll also unlock the State House building, which is super important for us. Doesn't take up a slot, but it's basically the manufacturing version of a courthouse or town hall, so very necessary, even though it's so expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna take this like way ahead of time. Okay, that helps us out a bit. Oh, let's go ahead and pop out burger loans immediately, man. I need those state houses. All right, we're done here. Hamburg to Dithmarschen, Lübeck to Mecklenburg. Quite a lot of AE now, but it's not the HRE. We don't care. Nice, man. Nice. I took these even though we didn't have claims on them because they're pretty nice provinces to have. Cologne is here annoying to deal with because they're still Catholic, right? But yeah, we should definitely go for Cologne, man. They're kind of like these three are the last provinces we need to wrap up certain missions. So even though Spain is involved, they're gonna have to be next. But yeah, just a quick reminder, if any of you guys watching haven't checked out part 1, so the goals for this grand campaign, like we like to call it right here, are well, first it was to form Prussia, which we already did, then it's to form Germany, which we're gonna do, and then it's to conquer all of France, the Low Countries, Scandinavia, North Germany, the Baltic, Poland, South Germany, Carpathia, and Italy, because those are all of the regions in Europe that the German mission tree gives perma claims for. So that is our ultimate conquest goal when we're Germany. And those state houses are helping out a lot, man. Now, of course, I've taken out 1 trillion loans right here to be able to build them all, but look at where it got us. 247 out of 450. Now we can ramp things up, man. Now we can finally start doing things. Okay, so a lot of my guys like me. These guys are getting supported, so we definitely need to annex some of these guys that we border. Hesse is doable, I guess. Yeah, these 3 guys. So Hesse or Mecklenburg, who do we annex right here? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's do Mecklenburg because they're bigger. And yeah, let me start doing that. And I think, yeah, we'll declare on Cologne. All right, I've started annexing Mecklenburg. We can bring this number of subjects down. Let's go ahead and fight Cologne, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, maybe full annex them. Let's see. Frick it, let's drag in Austria since Spain is involved. It's like a weight off your shoulders when you dismantle the HRE, man. You know, lots of people don't like HRE mechanics. I love it. It's personally one of my favorite parts of EU4, just the whole concept of it. But it's definitely easier when it doesn't exist. All right, that's a wrap. Now, this right here has been, well, actually, it was occupied by Austria, but I'm not going to take it either way since it's disconnected from everything. We don't need to save admin points here. Yeah, I'm going to take Cologne for myself, and that's, well, not a full annex, but the provinces I can get, I did get. Nice. Now, we can also take this mission, the Duchy of Cleves, further perma claims down here, which is where we will continue to expand. After that, it gives us on the entirety of North and South Germany. That's dope. So we only need 7 more provinces out of these highlighted ones. Yeah, we'll get them pretty quickly. And by the way, the reason some of you guys asked, why isn't the goal like to complete the entire Prussian or German mission tree? It's because in the German mission tree, there's like these missions too, man. You gotta get like stuff in China. I don't want to do that in a Germany playthrough. In a colonial playthrough, sure, but not in a Germany playthrough. So that's why we're not doing the mission tree thing. just like we did it in the Byzantium Grand Campaign. But for now, let's chill a little bit and continue conquering here. All right, I've actually started annexing Hesse too, and there's a wrap on offensive. Obviously, we're going Prussian Space Marines, boys, as a little, you know, playthrough style here, so to say. This is our, you know, mill stuff, 45% infantry combat, 10% cav, 10% artillery, pretty good discipline for now. Morale is excellent, very large force limit, actually, for how large we are ourselves. Really good generals now, too, because we just completed offensive. We got this policy active for infantry combat, and there's land leader siege and siege ability. Yeah. All right, just took out a bunch more loans to start building manufactories because we need to get our money up as well. We've kind of been neglecting that for the past, you know, I would say 40-ish years because we've been focusing on conquest so much. But after annexing Mecklenburg, we can officially become an empire as well, which further increases our gov cap. Perfect, man. Perfect. It's not good for him to die this. Do I get this guy? 2, 3, 4. That's 7. That's, below average. And this guy's 8. It's not like he's any better. You know what? Let's get a church. Surprise, surprise. I found that someone that actually likes me, man. It's 3 province Rothenburg right here. Let's diplo-vassalize them. Okay, cool. Another mission, apparently, which is Ansbach. Oh my god, we finally got those provinces. Ansbach succession. So perma claims on Upper and Lower Franconia. And wait. Should we accept if we lose upper aggressive expansion? Frick it, bro. Frick it. I'm not even reading it. I don't even know what this mission means. But yeah, let's fight Trier now and full annex them, huh? How about that? There we go. Well, I think that's it. Aggressive expansion. I think we're still good. Okay, I'm gonna go fight Frankfurt here, I think. Yeah, because these other guys are Catholic, and then Austria gets involved. Obviously, they're super easily beatable, but, you know, let's skirt around those things for now. Now, for this mission, we needed 3 more out of these 5 glowing provinces. Now, if I do this, let's do it and chill after that. Boom, just like that, we can take this mission, Rhineland Conquest, minus 15% AE impact for 20 years, overextension impact minus 5%, and perma claims on North and South Germany. All right, cool. Now, we do officially have 50 provinces right here that are cores as soon as we core these up. Then we need 1 of Dresden or Erfurt, which are, of course, Dresden is right there, Erfurt, yeah, the Saxony Thuringia provinces, so 1 of those 2. 1 of Augsburg or Stuttgart, 1 of Nuremberg or Frankfurt, just got Frankfurt, and then we need Minga, which is of course Munich, and Admin Tech 18. We're still pretty far off from that. But yeah, right now aggressive expansion is of course really high with the guys that I want to fight, so let's just core these provinces up, chill for a couple years, maybe try and find someone else that likes us, that we can diplo-vassalize, man, just save some aggressive expansion here, but I think we're out of those guys. Yeah, Augsburg maybe, because they dislike me the least. They're still friendly, but yeah, I think it's pretty much a wrap on diplo-vassalization for now. Manufactory, or actually better yet, State House. Oh, I filled them up. Just got a coalition. Next month, it disbanded. Just devved Königsberg up to 30, and yeah, let's gain a university in Königsberg. We gotta remember to complete this mission too. We need 100 provinces in North and South Germany, 10% gov cap, and 5% admin efficiency. Really strong, by the way, till the end of the game. And yeah, to advance this tree down here, 50% army professionalism. I gotta drill more, man. Picked up Britain as an ally here since we won't like ever fight them, right? We don't need anything there. I'm honestly considering like allying Spain or Portugal too. Actually, they don't like me. Yeah, maybe Muscovy too, since we won't ever fight there either. Yeah, they don't have anything we need. Or actually, they do have stuff in the Baltic, but yeah, let's ally them for now, maybe. Yeah, Prussia, Britain, and Russia. Wait, that sounds familiar. Super interesting situation here. Austria got chopped down by, Saxony got chopped down by Austria and Würzburg. Now, if, yeah, we can diplo-vassalize these guys, use favors with Austria to get all of these cores back, and then just fight Würzburg for their cores. Perfect, dude. All right, dope. Let's see how many provinces I can get back from Austria. Also, time for our tier 6 gov reform time. We're gonna be swapping to royal decree, of course, later when absolutism comes around. We'll see how much we use it. Honestly, maybe not that much, but for now, it's gonna be aristocratic court. Now, I gotta wait for Austria to end this war before I ask for provinces, but it's pretty much a scramble for these minor guys that are left over here between me and Austria, so I don't know, man. A is still high-ish, but it's really only these guys in France that's kind of mad. Yeah, let's go for, yeah, Würzburg. Reconquer Saxony's thingies. Oh, wait, Austria, though. They're defender of the Catholic faith. Who's not Catholic here, then? Mainz? I got a truce with them. Baden? They're allied to Austria. Okay, Cologne? Okay, Cologne it is. Cologne got... They got annexed by Baden. So I am fighting Würzburg anyway. I wish I would have used Reconquest in that case. And the thing is, I'm still getting AE for this, man. Ugh. Frick it. Alright, I'm getting Recoalition, but it's no big deal. It's just the small guys. I only had enough favors to get Leipzig and Wittenberg back. It's 12 dev each. Let's curry favors with Austria again. There's so many provinces we can get back here for free. It is going to take a long time, but it is what it is. So now the Italian guys have something to say, apparently. Venice, listen, bruh. We've let you grow this large. You never get this large. Please, shut the frick up and go do your Italy thing. I'm gonna eat you later. I don't care if you're allied to France and Poland. Oh, the Southern Alliance and the Northern Alliance. Interesting. All right, I just declared on Gelre right here. Gelre and Aachen aren't really nations I need to fight for now, since they're not in Germany, but, you know, like I just said, it's a scramble between me and Austria for these guys that are all trapped between us, so even though Austria can't get Aachen or Gelre, I might as well do something with them. All right, I'm gonna take Mainz and Gelre's provinces here. Oh, now we can do another mission. It's actually Franconian Conquest. We gain Franconian as an accepted culture, which is which one? It's this one right here. Okay, not that important. If it's already accepted, 100 Diplo points. There we go. And mill points I maxed out because I'm an idiot. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go for Ulm now. I'll just feed it to Württemberg. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to do this war now. I'm going to fight Landshut and co-belligerent Memmingen down here. Poland is defender of the Catholic faith, and if I fight them, I make them stop supporting some of my subjects as independents, which I don't really care about, but we can, you know, frick with them since they're also fighting the Ottomans. So, yeah, let's just declare for Nuremberg, for example. Dragged in Muscovy, too. Why not? All right, we're done here. Let's check the damage if I do... this. Oh, I can't even do that. Yeah, that's way too much sauce, bro. So let's I don't know. Yeah, let's do half now, something like this. Does it even matter? It doesn't really change anything. Ferrara's last like that, like this. Geneva and Spain enter. Yeah, half and half. I've just annexed Nassau. Well, I just noticed I'm no longer allied to Austria. Honestly, I have no idea when it happened, but I guess I'm stupid for not noticing. So let's check the situation, because right now they're our main rival, right? And in fact, yeah, they're not more powerful than France. Oh, it's gonna be fricked fighting France, dude. They're allied to the Ottomans and Poland. So I guess we fight Poland, make France end the alliance with the Ottomans, fight France. We won't ever have to fight the Ottomans. Yeah, okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, right now they're our main rival. They're allied to Muscovy, Ferrara, and Baden. Ferrara and Baden, useless. So is Constance. Muscovy likes me-ish. I should improve relations with them so I can make them break their alliance with Austria, and then I fight Austria, maybe reconquer Saxony's cores and stuff. Yeah, that might be what's about to go down. As for these other guys, Baden we're not gonna do. Aachen we can do. Yeah, I guess it's just Aachen and like these minor Bavarian guys, huh? Now that's a freaking general, man. That's a freaking general. 6465. Yeah. One of the strongest generals that I've seen. Only 3 pips away from the max they can get. There's actually ways to get 7 pips on some things, or even 8, but that's a whole different ballgame. That is an insane general. Erwin Selesinki. He's literally insane. He's only 21. The next Alexander the Great here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but I'm not drilling with this man. So when you roll a general, you can get between 7 and 18, as you all know, but mine is increased, so fire, shock, and siege are increased by +1 because of what I have. So he can get max 18. If we remove 1 fire, what are they? Fire, shock, and siege. So if we remove a fire, shock, and siege, he's gonna be a 5, 3, 6, 4. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 6 is a 14 plus 4. So he literally got maxed. He got 18 pips, and then all of my bonuses bumped him up to this. So good. Okay, let's start annexing Dithmarschen. And now I'm actually going to declare on Aachen and make Baden end the alliance with Austria. No diplomats? Come on, man. Let's wait. There we go.
This one is still called the French name because I inherited it from Burgundy. Yeah, I'm gonna full annex Aachen here. It's actually time for a third army. I just rolled this guy for here. 6-4-4-5. Yeah, just wiping out the remaining small guys before we go for Austria. So let's just do Regensburg. All right, cool. All right, can't do Salzburg or can't. I won't do Salzburg or Switzerland because they're guaranteed by Austria. Ingolstadt is actually allied to Austria and I can't reach them. And then Baden, I got a 5-year truce with. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to make Muscovy break their alliance with Austria. And I think it's time we go after them. We have a larger army. I can't wait to put these generals into action. I'll even show you battles here. And in fact, it's probably better to put Victor here in charge of this army, since this one is drilled up actually. And let's put Diedrich. Are these guys brothers? They got the same last name. In charge of this one. There's the Muscovy-Austria alliance gone. All right, interesting. At this point, I can actually take admin 14 right here, and it is time for our fourth idea group. Now, like I said in the initial video, we are going for the Prussian Space Marines here, which means taking all of the, combat modifier mill idea groups, quality, offensive, aristo, defensive. We don't need quantity here. And then the other idea groups, we don't care that much about them. What we do care about is the policies that they give us. So, for example, I'm gonna go with economic right now. Economic, maybe it isn't gonna help us that much. I mean, it is, it's got some good stuff, but also plus 5% discipline with quality and plus 10% artillery combat ability with offensive. I'm also gonna be taking defensive and aristo. The policies with those aren't that good, but 5% discipline and artillery combat ability, we gotta have it. So economic is our fourth idea group. I shouldn't have focused. Now I'm losing diplo points. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to fight our mid-game boss right here, Austria, or it's not. It is gonna be in a month. Well, there we go. There's that month. Let's go ahead and declare on Austria. We're gonna be doing a reconquest for Saxony's course here initially. Let's just declare for Dresden, which of course is the former Saxon capital. Only allied to Ferrara and Ingolstadt. Constanza as a vassal. This is gonna be a steamroll. Alright, so small test right here. I brought it down to speed 4, and we got Irvin right here in charge of this army. He's a 6-4, walking into 67k stack. Let's see. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, it's just not even a contest, man. It's not even a contest. That's pretty much what the battles look like. That was the first big one. These guys have been running for me. Let's go ahead and peace out Ferrara here. This guy died. Roll another one. 6-6-5-4. I'm not even going to show these guys off anymore. You guys already know they're insane. All right, well, there's the Saxon cores back to Saxony. And what do I take? I guess I take stuff down here. It's not giving me too much, is it? Let's take Munich. Yeah, let's do something like this. Perfect. Okay, that's our first war with Austria done. Might not seem like we took a lot, but listen, it's 1572, man. No absolutism, no nothing. And a lot of it was a reconquest for very high value provinces up here. All right, looking good. How's our progress of forming Germany? Of course, we're way off of the admin tech, but yeah, I got Munich at this point. I got Dresden through Saxony technically, and we need one of Augsburg or Stuttgart. Yeah, we got Stuttgart through Württemberg. Perfect. So at this point, I technically have everything I need to form Germany. How's this mission progressing? 96. Cool. Only 4 more provinces to conquer, and we can take this mission. And we're advancing pretty far with that one too. Awesome, man. I'm really liking how this is going so far. Let's delete this Dithmarschen thing. Yeah, I was annexing them. Dude, it's like... Oh, East Frisia is being supported too. So East Frisia is being supported by Denmark, Utrecht, these poor bastards. They're being supported by the Ottomans and France. If you got so much balls to be disrespectful towards me like this, why don't you just declare? Why don't you do it? France declared on Austria. What for? Ah, they do border each other. Well, my coalition is actually pretty big right now. We got some big players in it too. Spain, France, Venice, Denmark. If these guys declare on me simply because of my army quality, they won't be able to defeat me. But it's annoying if it happens. Luckily, thanks to my allies, it won't happen. Austria's getting ganked as well. Okay, truce with Baden just expired. Obviously, they're gonna coalition me as well if I don't insta-declare on them, so I gotta do it. Okay, France just took one province here, Vaud, and they made Austria do what? Release Nitra in Serbia? Pretty huge Serbia, actually. Nitra, though, I think they like me. They don't like me that much, but they might like me. Just got radical reforms, which is always dope. I needed those points. I definitely did need them. Let's take this guy now. Okay, cool. We're done with Baden. Do I save some admin points here since we're working on an admin idea group? Yes. Let's transfer that to Rothenburg, and let's transfer this to Stuttgart. Sorry, Württemberg, since we're already annexing them. And then I'll take the other ones. There we go. I can't full annex them? What if I take everything? Can I full annex them then? No, their provinces are too high dev. Are you kidding me? All right, what did I declare for? I declared for Baden, so you know what? They can live a little longer. Poland's joined the coalition. I think I'm too aggro. I don't think this is good. I gotta fight all of these guys. Well, France, Venice, Poland, and Denmark. I gotta chill. Why are they so mad, man, when I'm doing German stuff? Like, I haven't fought you guys. Well, that much. Poland, come on, baby. Allied Sweden for no reason. Well, looky here, man. The easiest country to PU in the game, Muscovy. A Hohenzollern on their throne. If he dies right now, I'll do a succession war. Well, I'll automatically get them, but Spain will contest it. So, you know what? We got Muscovy, or actually, we got Russia for free as a junior partner in the Byzantium Grand Campaign playthrough. Honestly, I'm saying it right now. I think we'll get Muscovy in this playthrough as well. I'm feeling it, you know? Yeah, man, Austria keeps getting ganked hard. So they're losing to Venice currently, and the Ottomans just declared on them. Like, I hope I won't have to fight the Ottomans for any Carpathia stuff, man, but it looks like I might have to. They'll probably end up taking this. They love that province for some reason, because it's a fort, I guess. But yeah, Austria getting ganked hard, and as soon as I pay off one more loan, I'll be able to influence Nitra and diplo-vassalize them, which is very nice. I actually had to give them subsidies too, but we're in. Well, Munich appeared out of somewhere. Portugal? Come on, bro. Cool, that's those two provinces mine. We're pretty much fighting everyone that's not in the coalition, and everyone is. We got a truce with Ingolstadt till 87 and Baden till 85. So we gotta get to those guys. Ooh, Burgons. Brick it. The thing is, I'm going this hard because when we form Germany, when you form a country, the coalition just disbands. Oh, another mission at this point. German Confederation, yes. GovCap and admin efficiency, I love it. It just disbanded. Okay, let's eat up these two provinces. Very cool. And now, since there's no coalition, we can actually fight Switzerland and Salzburg, which are the only minor nations left here, along with Baden. Well, I don't have a truce with them is the thing. So even though they're guaranteed by Austria, it's really not a big deal. Yeah, as expected, the Ottomans did take stuff in Carpathia, so yeah, we're gonna fight them. I don't know if they're the strongest nation we're gonna fight. Yeah, probably. Although Venice maybe would even be more annoying because they can pull out like 400k troops right now, no problem. Yeah, let's vassalize Switzerland? No. Annex and then release Switzerland. Yeah. Austria's such a loser, man. I'm definitely the most powerful German nation, if it wasn't obvious by now. Okay, let's full annex Switzerland, and now we're gonna go ahead and release them. Perfect, now they love me, and there's a bunch of cores we can reconquer from Austria. Nice. All right, let's do Salzburg now. Oh, finally got a shitty general after quite a while. It's because we really haven't been doing any powerful battles, you know? Man, if we vassalize this OPM Ferrara right now, these are such high def provinces that we can save AE on later, so I actually am gonna do that. Of course, they'll hate me, but I can't take this and then, you know, what you call it, release them from it. So placate, okay, they won't be blah blah blah. Let's improve. Nice, there's Salzburg. Okay, one more minor nation left, and it's Baden. We'll fight them very soon, in just about a year, and after that we'll be chilling for 5 years, waiting for the truce with Austria to expire before hitting them hard. By the way, this is what the GP list is looking like. We're going for military hegemon this game, unless we stay with the Prussian thingy govreform, in which case I'll go economic just for the gov cap. I missed the truce expiring with Baden. They joined the coalition. Okay, we'll get them soon enough though. We should actually start annexing Saxony here. It'll take really long, and they have provinces we need for Germany. Sure, we're still pretty far away from Germany, but might as well get it done. Oh my god, Utrecht and East Frisia. Pain in my ass, bro. See, I didn't even know about this guy. Emil von Hohenzollern, probably a cousin or something like that. He's 6655. 2 pips off of the max. We're definitely gonna get a max general sooner or later, but this guy, man, Irvin, Irvin, bro, you kinda gotta go, yo. You know, let's get Victor here. There we go. Oh, that gave me professionalism. There's professional army, reform of the Brandenburg army, mill points, army tradition, army professionalism. Perfect. army reforms, the Great Prussian military reform happens. Wait, I gotta use up some points here. There we go. Might as well dev that up a little bit. Dev that up a little bit. Perfect. There it is. A more army tradition, army professionalism, mil points. And now instead of early Prussian militarization, is just regular style. Wrapped economic, and that gives us these two right here. I really do like combat ability a lot, man. So I'm gonna take away modern siege weapons and give them plus 5% discipline and plus 10% artillery combat ability. Hell yeah. Tier 7, I'm gonna go meritocratic as always. There's another mission, reform the state, because I hit tier 7 gov reform, Prussian legal system. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yes, start in God's name. We gain gov reform progress, lose stab, and admin tech discount till the end of the game, or just 200 admin points now. This saves way more admin points though. All right, global trade spawned. I've annexed Saxony. Let's actually keep this army around in case we make it a fourth one. But no, I still need way more cannons, so I will delete it. But yeah, coalition is disbanding. Well, Poland left at least. I restarted the game hoping these guys would leave, but only Poland left. Now my buildings went up top and I don't like it, but yeah, there's Saxony annexed. As soon as we hit admin 18, we'll be able to restore Germany. That's pretty nice. Okay, I finally got East Frisia loyal enough. These idiots. So Austria's just got Baden as a junior partner for free. Spain contested it. Baden, bruh. I'm gonna own it anyway. What are you guys fighting for? Coalition's officially disbanded. Let's... Venice also declared on Austria. Moravia just popped out. Right. Okay, let's wait and see. I'm gonna do a big war after this. Nice. Nice. All right, I made Muscovy break the alliance with Austria again. Let's go ahead and fight Austria. They have kept Baden. I'm gonna, you know, reconquer some, what you call it, Switzerland cores and get Baden as well. Spain is gonna join. Frick Spain. Age of Absolutism just started. My max is 49, which honestly isn't that bad for what we're trying to accomplish. I'll get rid of some more later. I kind of want to keep religious diplomats for the annexing of subjects. Yeah, 49 isn't that bad at all, man. Overextension is going to be the problem, nothing else. Oh, Spain actually got Portugal whenever as a junior partner. Okay, there's the Swiss cores back to Switzerland, and I'll take Baden, thank you very much. We can then take one more province, so sure. Just spammed out a bunch of generals to get the 80 army professionalism. I know so many of them are good, man, but you know, let's just put a really good guy in charge of that that army right there. Let's see. Yeah, this guy definitely. And I'm just gonna fire all of these guys, and then we're gonna be spamming generals to get to 100 professionalism, just so I can take army with a state right here. Super powerful mission. We gain all of those awesome modifiers, and we move to total Prussian militarization. I kind of want to get that done before we form Germany, because that mission and these missions right here are the most important ones. Britain just called me into a war versus this OPM Scotland, who France apparently is allied to. I mean, at least we'll fight France. Well, you're welcome, Great Britain. Now you can comfortably sit in this war for 50 years. Either way, there's 100 professionalism for me, and there's army with a state, all of those awesome bonuses, and other things as well. Let's see. Don't care. I'll take the admin points, sure. And now we have, yes, full or total, whatever you want to call it, Prussian militarization. Yeah, that's dope, bruh. That's dope. Well, Austria formed Austria-Hungary. Sad. France actually gave me this one Swiss province. There we go. Sorry, Britain. But now, folks, we've pretty much accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish as Prussia, man. We got those important missions right there, and we can, as soon as we take admin tech 18 right here, which I will do, but first, of course, let's pick up a mill idea group. Gonna go defensive now. We can go ahead and form Germany. Yeah, now, German missions, man, they got, not missions, sorry, ideas and traditions. They got 5% admin efficiency. They got a tech discount. Regarding the mill stuff, they do have 5% discipline. They don't have any morale. They have 15% infantry combat ability and no manpower. So is it worth it going with the German ideas just for the admin efficiency? It's not like we're gonna be super blobbing, you know. Admin efficiency and absolutism, all that is great. I still got 0. But yeah, I don't know. Full annexing like all of France, not something I really care about that much. You know what? We're gonna form Germany. there we are, we're Germany, but we cannot abandon our roots. I have stuck with Prussian ideas. What we did want, though, is this wonderful German mission tree. Now, from here, gov reform progress, construction discount, we'll be able to build the Kiel Canal. I love it. That's a dope mission. We can establish the chancellorship as well, which, okay, what is this? Possible advisors +1. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Our statesmanship rule with the fist, yearly absolutism per advisor level. Yes, I'll take that. Yes, I'll definitely take that. We do want that, and we are running pretty high-level advisors, but most importantly, this mission right here is what we wanted. Blood and Iron. Permaclaims on the Low Countries, Poland, West Prussia, East Prussia, Denmark, North Jutland, and all of those awesome things. Now, we've also secured the Low Countries, which gives us a permaclaim on the region of France, and we can gain upgrade everyone's center of Low Countries at tier 2, or no, Lubeck is not the main trade. No. Okay, let's do that. So now we got these claims right here. Nice. Okay. After we annex Poland, we gain permaclaims on the Baltic, Scandinavia, and Carpathia. And after we break the Habsburgs, we gain them on Italy. Perfect. Yeah, that's all I want. Those are the permaclaims, man. Those are the permaclaims. Perfect. We can get this party started, and we can even choose a culture to integrate. Let's integrate. Who's the biggest right now? Let's do the Saxons. Yeah, they're the biggest. Okay, I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't exactly know how it works, but there we go. Perfect. Ah, there it is. The cultural unity thingy. Cool. Now we are still the Prussian monarchy right here, and we do got cultural fragmentation, like negative stuff about playing Germany. GovCap is a real issue right here. I have been building courthouses everywhere along with state houses too, so that helps a bit. 3 armies up and running though, and our military is super powerful. All right, took away the integration policy and religious diplomats. Max absolutism is 64 right now. We will be increasing it slowly. Not too bad, honestly. Oh, dude, when you're the German Empire, yeah, that's the whole thing. You're not a cultural union. So these still aren't auto-accepted. We're basically like integrating them slowly. I think I'm doing Saxon right now, although I don't know where I can see the progress. You know what? Let's do Poland while France isn't willing to help out, man. Let's just do Vielen right there. Call in Sweden, perhaps? Sure. Called in Britain too. Let's take the admin efficiency first, and there's also our tier 8 gov reform time. There should be some good ones right here, man. Embrace the economic theory, don't need that. Burgers, curtail, mercantilistic, free trade, war economy. No, Lock-key and Proviso. Okay, not too bad all in all. Pieced out Venice relatively quickly. I'm gonna take half of this now and the other half later. So yeah, just as I thought, 2 wars versus Poland to take the entire region of Poland. Quite a lot of AE, but shouldn't really be a problem. Nice. Oh, here's an interesting scenario. So Denmark, really not that powerful and only allied to France. In this scenario, we can actually fight France and make them end their alliance with the Ottomans, so we don't have to get involved with these guys now. We will have to fight them, obviously. They got quite a lot of provinces in Carpathia, but, you know, as much as we consider them an endgame boss right here, boys, with these mill modifiers, man, come on. All right, destroyed all my forts and now building them along the border, but we're done with integrating Saxon. Let's do... which one is fairly large right here? Let's see. We should do Rhinish, I guess. Yeah. All right, defenses have been built up. I wonder, though... oh... what is there to wonder? There's nothing to wonder, man. The Danish Navy. The Danish Navy. Huh. Let's give it a shot, though. Let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna do a regular conquest for Holstein. Let's call in everyone here just to make things faster. And in this war, the main goal is actually to make France end the alliance with the Ottomans. France itself isn't really that strong. The Ottomans are just propping them up. And then I'll take whatever I can from Denmark. Let's do it. So I pieced out Spain a bit ago. They're, like I said, super weak, man. They had like 50k troops when I started the war. Not allied to the Ottomans anymore. Now we're seeing what we can do with Denmark. And Muscovy, my longtime ally, well, not really long time, I actually got them recently, has expanded into the Baltic, as we can see. So because I actually have a Hohenzollern on their throne, and I predicted last video that we'd get a free PU on them. I'm not going to force PU them. I'm actually probably going to leave these guys for last. Like, you know, deal with Poland, with Austria, with France, with Denmark this video, or maybe the rest next video, depending on how much this takes. But yeah, I'm going to leave them for last. If I PU them, great. We don't got to fight them for this, even though they're easy to fight. If I don't, break the alliance, fight them last. Is what it is. Yo, Britain actually managed to land. Oh my god, Muscovy is holding the straits with 3 freaking boats. All right, we're done-ish with Denmark right here. What I'm gonna do is take the entire peninsula, and then let's just do these 3 provinces here. And yeah, we'll need a couple of wars versus them, but this is good enough for now. I like that, man. Pretty good start. Crushed Poland, crushed Denmark. Ooh, mission? Secure the north. Schleswig will become Lower Saxon. Autonomy change, years of separatism. Take that, man. I'll take that. Okay, now, either we do Poland again, if I'm being honest, or we do France. Let's see. Truce with Poland is going to be up in 38, so 6 years. Or we can do France. Truce with them is going to be up in 35. We're gonna fight both of them anyway. They've allied each other. I think I go for Poland again, if I'm being honest. So yeah, let's chill for, wait, 6 years? Yeah, yes. Nice. Actually, this integrating doesn't take too long, man. This is not that annoying of a mechanic. So we should do Lower Saxon next, right? Yeah. All right, truce with Poland is up, and since I didn't declare exactly when I needed to, I have been recoalitioned by these same 4 guys that absolutely hate my guts. France, Venice, Austria, Hungary, and Poland. Yeah, they did form Austria-Hungary, by the way. It almost wouldn't have mattered since they're allied anyway. It's just these guys are in, and then you can't separate peace them either. So yeah, turning into I don't know. It was like this last video too, man. Do I declare? You can't separate peace them, right? Even with calling all of these guys in, is it worth it? All right, put up another army and built it full stack, just like this one over here as well. So now we're 32, 432. I always run a little bit of calf, boys. So yeah, coalition has disbanded because of that. Now let's declare on Poland. It's still the same guys, but it's not a coalition. Is there anything to do with France? End their alliance with Poland, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, let's declare. Let's declare. I think we can finish them off this time. Declare for Warsaw, Sweden, Great Britain, Muscovy, sure. They actually wiped me down here, dude. And I lost a battle with these guys too, but they came in with like, yeah, look at this, 220k. As we all know, France isn't a pushover either with their military-focused ideas, but I guess Prussia isn't as good as everyone thought it is. I'm still lacking. Pretty cool war, man. Honestly, pretty fun. I gotta say, out of all my immediate neighbors, let's call it, it's Poland, Austria, Venice, and France. Venice is actually the strongest. And we've already fought them a couple of times while I'm focusing on like France and Poland and Denmark and stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll get to Venice later. We do have claims on them too, but either way, war with Poland is done. This is all of the provinces that I have, you know, to take from them currently that we have claims on. After this, we're going to get extra claims. I'm going to take the Baltic stuff later. For now, though, I am taking this and making them return cores to my boy Muscovy. There we go. That'll weaken them a bit. Either way, that's a war done, and now we can take this mission, ladies and gentlemen, annex Poland. We get permaclaims on the Baltic, Scandinavia, and Carpathia, which are, yeah, 3 out of the 4 regions along with Italy that we don't have claims on, and some other very nice things over here. So culture and wisdom becomes Prussian, gain Polish as an accepted culture. Is it already accepted? It's not. That's what I'll do. Cool. All right, there we go. There are the other claims. So now we can start focusing on all of these regions. I wonder, do we do that? We officially still have only one of the regions we need, which is actually Poland. It's weird that we didn't get North Germany first, because that's pretty much where we start. So, yeah. I guess we finish off North and South Germany. Low Country still someone has to be annexed. Yeah, Austria-Hungary, I think I fight. Why is Russia allied to them? I can make them break that alliance, can't I? Yes, I can. You're kidding me. I gotta fight Britain for this? No, it's actually better to release Iceland and have them give it back to me, but no, right? Yeah, they got 2 more over here. No one we can beg for cores back for that. All right, another ally that we're gonna have to fight at the end of the game. Frick, dude. I wish I could have allied Spain, but no, actually, we gotta fight them too. Really poor. Oh, right. Portugal's a junior partner of Spain. It's getting so convoluted. And Utrecht, by the way, still being supported. Let's not forget, this has been ongoing for our 3rd episode in a row now. Utrecht being supported by everyone that hates. All right, just took away strong duchies and increased levies as well. Max absolutism 79. Yeah, not bad. Did I really never dev up Cheb? I never stated this. I never devved up the gold mine. Not that we need it. We're making okay money, but sure, why not? Oh, interesting. So Spain... Yeah. Spain has declared on France, which means Spain won't defend them because they are Defender of the Faith. Let's go for some northern stuff, man. Declare for Calais, call in the boys, call in the cavalry, you know what it is. Yeah, let's fight France, man. The goals for this specific video are to definitely, well, it was to take out Poland, this region right here, South Germany, and France. So that's what we're gonna focus on. And depending on how long this video is, we might leave the Baltic, Scandinavia, Carpathia, and Italy for next time, or we do it this time as well. I still don't know. I just started the video. Tech is like so insanely cheap too. Yeah, let's get the swivel cannon. Now France right here does have quite a lot of colonies over in the New World. As you can see, Canada, Louisiana, Mexico, Florida, blah blah blah. So it will get more annoying to get the war score versus them, but really shouldn't be too much of a problem. I guess we keep going here. Wrapped up defensive. We're actually good with policies. Might as well take the free one. And that's it. Up until max overextension, honestly. Not that many provinces, but you guys know how deaf they get when you get this late into the game. So that's the war with France for now. These provinces were actually like super high dev, man. It took me to here. You know, I did state up some things down here, but didn't think it would be that much. Let's see, any more state houses, question mark? Not really. Built some universities. Now we can take compulsory education. Oh, if we had radical reforms, we can get it again? What a mission. Cool. I'm actually gunning for Kaiserreich right here. Oh, we need 100 absolutism for that. We'll get this one done pretty soon as we integrate another one. Then this one too. Then we just need to get Crownland and get Junker's loyalty up. All right, got Austrian as accepted now. Let's do like Swabian or something. There's that mission. Trust your neighbors. Gov reform progress. Abolish cultural fragmentation. Gov reform. Okay. What do we have then? I guess we pick it for free, right? Let's go back to strengthen. Yeah, it is free. We'll get another one later on. Diplomatic revolution, stab, 100 splendor, blah, blah, blah. Diplo-free policies. And concept of Europe. Several great power actions will be strengthened. Intervene in war, power projection. Oh, these are boring. Yeah, okay, fine. Went with 6 books of the Republic here for -5 years of separatism. Okay, I think it's time to fight Venice here. I wanted to... Oh, wait, actually... Yeah, Russia will defend them. I can't make a Russia end that alliance just yet because they're in some stupid war versus Oirat. So, let's fight Venice instead. Dragon Britain and Morocco here. Spain and Poland are going to be involved. Spain does Defender of the Faith, of course. Doesn't matter too much. Now, do I do a reconquest for Ferrara's cores? No. I actually go for the stuff I have claims on. So, let's declare for Valdin. Valdin. It's, I peace out Poland, but it's so hard to get war score on Spain, man. They're so massive, right? They got pretty much all of the New World. Portugal is their junior partner. Don't forget that. Yeah, look, I've occupied, like, their capital and a bunch of other important forts. 8% war score. It's gonna be tough getting provinces from them, and we do need a lot. I wonder if I win this. I'm outnumbered 2-1. Let me slow it down to 4 for you guys right there. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good battle. Yeah, won the Siege of Valencia. Won it. Okay, they'll accept. What I want from them now is to give this core back to Switzerland, and then I'm taking everything that they have in southern Germany. Next war, we'll retake Ferrara's cores back. Whenever we get claims, you know, on Italy and stuff like that, we continue pummeling them. But for now, I think that's it, huh? Utrecht is finally loyal. Let's improve with them and annex them, because these guys have been wanting to annex for the past 200 years, man. Realistically, after this, I think Austria-Hungary has to be next to at least take the stuff that they have over in southern Germany. What else is left in southern Germany, man? Yeah, the Austria-Hungary stuff right here. Oh, this one is Geneva province. I guess we can co-belligerent Geneva when we do that, but then again, it won't be a reconquest, will it? And it's super expensive. It's worth it, honestly, even at this point, to declare a separate reconquest war for them. So, yeah, we'll see. I guess I should make Russia break that alliance now, right? Yes. Whoa! I PU'd Sweden? No! I straight up inherited Sweden! Yo, that's actually... I think the rarest out of the possible PU scenarios, right? You got the free PU on them. You got the contested. You got the put your guy on their throne if you're royal married, and then you got the straight up inheriting them. This is good. This is good, right? I didn't want to manage a separate region that we have to ferry troops over to, but listen. We were gonna have to break our alliance with them sooner or later and fight them. I was planning to do it after eating up Denmark, honestly, because... You know, the only reason I allied them is so Denmark doesn't eat them, but you know what? We'll take that any day. It does mess with our gov cap, I guess, but thank you, game. Thank you, game. Let's delete all of their stuff right here, man, because I don't need any of this. But that's cool. That's cool. Honestly, I predicted we would inherit, not inherit, sorry, get a free PU over Russia, but this works too. This works too. This Russia's miserable anyway. Now, what I actually don't want to happen is something like that with Russia too. I would take a PU over them, although I don't want to inherit this. I can't be bothered to deal with all of that land. But no, this is so rare that there's like no way, pretty much, it happens again. Devved up the other gold mine. Don't say I didn't. Finally, what I've been waiting for all game. Utrecht annexed. I do get manpower back when disbanding though, so yeah, I've hated these guys. This has been the worst decision in the history of decisions in EU4. Actually vassalizing, diplo-vassalizing Utrecht. Finally done with all the German miners, man. Only 3 German nations left, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Austria, Hungary, and Switzerland, right? Switzerland is, yeah. Picked up admin here way ahead of time. Oh, wait. Yes, town hall. Actually, town hall. I love it. Either way, time for our third idea group. Some nice policies. Trade, I guess. Trade efficiency, trade steering, trade. Court wouldn't be bad. Why wouldn't court be bad? Or infrastructure. Where's the GovCap? No, I'm an idiot. Admin. Of course it's admin. What the frick am I thinking? All right, so I was gonna declare on Austria-Hungary, man, but really since it's only one relevant war for now with them, I decided to wait for the truce with France, which is up. Let's go ahead and hit France again. After that, we're going to deal with Austria and Hungary and their lands over in the southern and northern Germany regions. So yeah, let's declare on France. Spain isn't willing to help out, which is always awesome. I wish we had imperialism, but we don't just yet. Let's declare for like Prussia or something like that. Dragging all the boys again. And yeah, that's pretty much the war score we can get from France over in Europe. So let me take Brescia and Savoy right here. And then, yeah, go up to 100 overextension. They won't accept that. Will they accept? Well, they all take me over 100. Maybe something like this? Frick it. Yeah, situation looks pretty good, man. Pushing hard into France as well. We will need a couple of more wars, you know, if we're only going up to 100, below 100 overextension, right? If we go above that, we could probably take this out in 2 wars with max absolutism and admin efficiency. But I'm thinking realistically 3 wars? Yeah, realistically 3 wars. Let's, chill a little bit right here, core these up, then go for Austria-Hungary. We might be able to do all of this right here in 1 war. And then, of course, I'm not worrying about Carpathia right now at all, as you can see, boys, even though we got claims, or the Baltic, or Scandinavia. Focus is the Germanys, Poland, and France. Poland is already done, so let's focus on the Germanys and France. These town hall, man, they helped out big time, yo. It's Cromwell. All right, so I was actually waiting for this right here, the minus 25% CCR, so I declare this next war. I got it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't want to fight them now. I didn't. Austria-Hungary has been guaranteed by the Ottomans. They weren't a few months ago, man. It's weird how this always happens. Really, I gotta go for them, man. They're who I want. They're who I want. That's what I want to do this video. Let's see. We can pull out another army right here, but then we'll suffer a bit with manpower. I was slackening recruiting standards. That's why this is low, but... Or, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's get the Independent Army and the Grand Company. Okay, now let's do it. It'll be annoying as frick, though. Let's declare for Prague, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Ooh, no one will help me. I don't like not having help. Frick it. Breaking news right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Hawk reportedly forgot that the Ottomans suck during this time period. So I pieced out Venice. Obviously, it was hard piecing out Venice because it's Venice and they've been annoying every game so far. Gave Geneva back to Switzerland. It wasn't that much AE, and I'm literally melting through the Ottoman troops, man. I beat them up so much. They're out of manpower. Their forts fall like insanely quickly. I was like, oh, I don't want to fight them right now. They're so big, blah, blah, blah. No, it literally doesn't matter. This has been the easiest war I've done for the past 100 years. No meme. All right, piece them out. Austria is done too. Can we take all of this here, I wonder? We should be able to, I think. Oh, we can't. Huh. Yeah, they're too devs. They cost too much war score. I want this because of a mission. I know I declared for Prague, but frick it. There we go. Done with that. Okay, now that mission is done. It's break the Habsburgs, permaclaim on Italy. Okay, now we officially have permaclaims on everything we want to conquer, man. France, Italy, Carpathia, the rest of Germany right here, the Baltic, Scandinavia. Looking good. Coalition's back up. All right, gotta watch this coalition. I have to declare on France April 1684. Annexing Nitra and Switzerland right now. My last vassals, aside from Ferrara, whose cores I want to reconquer soon. Wait, do these expire? Alright, we got time. Interesting, so Russia has taken it upon itself to declare on, oh wait, Lithuania's free! On Poland, but, France and Venice are in it? Oh no. Let's hope I don't actually get land here. They kind of screwed me. Frick Russia. Listen, some of you may have heard that I was planning on staying allied to these guys for the rest of the game and seeing if I maybe PU them and then taking the Baltic from them, but yeah, I just remembered, man. I stopped caring about all that. Yeah. Listen, I know I said I'm only gonna focus on the Germany's, Poland and France this video right here specifically, but man, some opportunities are really too good to pass up. What I know for sure is that we're gonna leave Carpathia and Italy for next video, but Denmark all alone, oh, it's just too good. It's just too good. And that's max war score on Denmark. This right here is pretty much the Scandinavia border, which is why I'm taking it. And then I want Copenhagen because, well, I want it. You know, maybe it would be better to do this just so I can walk over, you know? There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, now we got to keep an eye out on France. Our truce with them is going to be up in 84, April 84. So in exactly a year, we got to declare on them. These alliances, man. Kong now? Come on, bruh. Oh, that's a big Kong, actually. Not to be confused with Congo. But now we can do another mission, I think, because we took this right here. Yeah, it's Baltic Conquest, General with 100 tradition, sure. They're all with 100 tradition, man. It doesn't... It really doesn't matter that much. Yeah, he's good. Hey, I can build the Kiel Canal. All right, my truce with France is up. They are full siege in like 3 different wars. Lithuanian War of Independence, Second Spanish-French Cascadian Colonial War, Russian conquest of whatever. Let's declare on them. No one will help them. I'm just gonna go for like no more right here. I don't think Spain is gonna take that. You know, let's call in Britain. Their colonies might do some things. Oh, so many guys just popped out of Venice. I think Russia made them do that. We got Urbino and Spoleto, which for sure weren't there. I don't know about Corsica and Siena, though. Were they there? Yeah, Siena wasn't. Corsica may have been. How am I trading in coal? I just got that modifier. Trading in. Where is it? I don't know where to see it, but wait, maybe it's right here? Yeah, look, trading in coal. But coal doesn't exist yet, right? Oh, it does. Why am I trading in it? I don't make any of it. Yeah, when the frick does it spawn in Britain? That's a wrap with France. Meanwhile, I've been recoalitioned. It's just the same 3 or 4 guys all over again, man. But, yeah, let's take max war score here, man. Or not max war score, max up until, yeah, that. 105, sure. Sure. You know what? We'll tank it. We'll take it. Okay, one more war versus France, man. One more war versus France. Now, I wonder, do I actually declare on Spain here, like, whenever? They're allied to Brittany. I could co-belligerent Brittany right here and drag in like 3 Congo guys, apparently. Yeah, let's see if I can diplo-vassalize like Corsica. Yes, I can. Siena, yes, I can. Spoleto, yes, I can. Urbino, yes, Urbino, probably not, actually, but let's try. Either way, there's another mission done. Invade France. Cool, some permanent power projection. Okay, Switzerland finally annexed. Did Nitra a bit ago, obviously. There's another mission. Promote urbanization. 3 most developed provinces get some very nice bonuses for more development. And there's Zollverein. We gain money. If we have a treasurer, we would also gain more money. You know what? I'm always down for more money. Treasurer was, he was, yeah, there we go, a tax guy. So, oh, but he needs to be skill 3. Either way, yeah, I also vassalized Corsica and Siena. I'm helping. Who am I helping? Britain in something, whatever. And tier 10 governmental forum time. We can do Le Tasse-moi, CCR, Kingdom for the People, +1 possible policies. You know, that's not bad either. That gives me 4, right? Plus, instead of 3? Or I could do the gov cap. I don't need the gov cap, man. Let's do, yeah, I think we do that one, honestly. Kingdom for the People. There's a level 3 tax guy. Dope. Oh, Poland actually got full annexed by the Ottomans here, and Lithuania is about to say bye-bye too. What triggered this? Like all of these guys declaring on them, because really, they were really stable the entire campaign. Oh, my truce with Austria-Hungary is up. I really should declare on them before they join the coalition as well. So, second conquest of... Oh, no, wait, I got imperialism. Another mission, control the Junkers. Ooh, this is very nice. I actually did want to get down to here. So now we just need 100 absolutism for Kaiserreich right here, and we get the army with a state tier 2 government reform, which is even more infantry combat ability, which I would love to do. So to get to 100 absolutism, we actually don't need that much, man. Frick it, let's take away these. Frick the points, right? Okay, now we're at 104. Cool. We've also constructed the Kiel Canal. It'll be magnificent, and we gain dev. You know what? I think after about 250 years of gameplay right here, it's finally time to wipe out our traditional biggest rival. And with that, we remain the only German nation on Earth by wiping out Austria-Hungary. Goodbye. Now, once again, speaking of opportunities, just like we had it up here with Denmark, and in fact we still do, there's an opportunity right here for Lithuania. They're alone, they're allyless. I need a couple of provinces from them. What are you gonna do? I mean, this is all I need, man. This is all I need right here. There we go. Simple as that. We've gotten some more provinces in the Baltic. Now the only things that are left to take here is the stuff that Russia owns. Now, interestingly, Russia guarantees Denmark. And even though I still have a truce with Denmark right here, about 3 more years, we can simply co-belligerent Russia. Take this from Russia and maybe even full annex Denmark here, honestly. 163 their province war score cost is, so I don't know if we can full annex them. We definitely don't need to, actually, since they've got stuff elsewhere, but I wonder if we can take all of this, including this. And we actually have a disaster taking court and country? Stab 3? Really? Oh, right, it's because we ended our last war actually fighting, yeah, who do we fight? We fought Austria, that's right, and Lithuania. We nabbed all of these provinces. Let's actually core this up and then fight Russia. In the meantime, I guess I'll stab up to slow this down. Thing is, we don't need court and country, man. We're already at 93 out of 103 absolutism. We can strengthen government like a couple of times right there. And pretty soon we'll be at 100, and we'll be able to take this mission to Kaiserreich, which enables the army with a state tier 2 gov reform, and militarization gives us even more infantry combat ability. We'll be at 55 then, man. Such a powerful army, dude. But yeah, I'm set up, cored some provinces up. Let's go ahead and declare on Russia. We'll just do imperialism here. Oh, Britain actually lost Iceland. Or wait, guaranteed by Kong. Now, Kong did offer me a white piece. I did accept that, but did Britain actually lose to Kong here? Oh my god. We have actually reached more than 100 absolutism here, or exactly 100. There it is, Kaiserreich. We will, okay, so we cannot do anything and just give us GovCap, which is not bad at all. We can wait, or we can enact the tier 2 army with a state mechanic immediately, which I will do. And there we go, there's strength and noble privileges. Prussian militarization now gives us other things as well. I haven't seen 55% infantry combat ability in a very long time, boys. And there we go, Russia is already willing to accept. I'm also going to make them remove their guarantee over Denmark, so I have an easier time fighting them. Those are all of the provinces we need from Russia, man. Yeah, there we go. There's the peace out. With that, that's officially a wrap on another region, the Baltic. Right now, we only have North Germany, South Germany, and the Low Countries and Poland. So that's the Baltic as well. We need Scandinavia, France, Italy, and Carpathia. Let's go for Denmark, and then, yeah, let's go for the Ottomans, or maybe I nab a France here exactly when my truce expires. Yeah, Denmark, then France or Ottomans. Of course, we're building up all of these monuments, man, to tier 3, like, immediately. At this point, you know, we don't even care what they do, man. We're just making so much money, or maybe we're not making that much money, but at least we got, you know, a lot of money, stacked up, you know? We got a lot of money stacked up. All right, armies are in position. Denmark is actually fighting Iceland right now, and they're being occupied. Kong once again, man. They're still guaranteeing Iceland. Let's declare on Denmark. This might actually be a full annex. Their capital, Holland, is right there. Yeah. Man, I still can't beat Denmark's navy, and if I can't beat Denmark's navy, how am I gonna beat Britain's navy when it's like double the size to like siege down London or whatever for these for these 2 provinces now? They are in Scandinavia. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with Denmark. Let's take that. Let's not forget any provinces here is what I'm trying to say. I wonder if they're full annexable. They should be with 100 absolutism. They're not. You're kidding me, they're actually not. Let's leave this alive then. Iceland, I guess, can take it or something like that, and take this, and that's everything that they have over here. This we don't care about because it's not in Scandinavia. I can't believe we can't full annex them. There we go. Either way, that war is done, and aside from 4 provinces, we almost have all of Scandinavia. Let's core those up. Truce with France is expiring in April 1703. I've reallied the Ottomans.
Japan? France is guaranteed by Japan. Why? Do they have land there? How is this relevant to Japan's interest? They do have some land down here. This is so strange, but yeah, this is what Asia is looking like, man. We got a pretty big Transoxiana. Ottomans really haven't been that successful this campaign. As always, they cuck themselves with the alliance with Akkoyunlu, who actually has expanded quite a lot. Yeah, Morocco's pushed into Western Africa. We got a big Kilwa over in the New World. Spain is the dominant power because they did end up PUing Portugal, so they are really powerful. Not more powerful than me, of course, but pretty close, actually. No way! Spain took Rome. It's so rare to see the AI take Rome. Not, of course, when someone's blobbing out in Italy, because they'll be forming Italy, right? But anyone outside of Italy taking Rome is, like, super, super rare, man. The truce with France expired. I don't have a coalition anymore. What's with Kong fighting everyone, dude? I don't get it. I almost died. Oh, Spain, Ottomans. Just for France, not worth it, honestly. It's like Spain's involved in every single thing, you know? Do we go for the Ottomans here? I guess we do. I guess we do. Okay, there's imperialism. I'm actually gonna call in Britain into this. This should be a super quick war, man. Ottomans are like super easy. Yeah, 55 infantry combat ability, 147.6% discipline. It just is what it is. I'm crushing like 200k Ottoman stacks easy. Look at this, man. Yeah, look, check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna keep it top left so we don't, you know, get some pop-ups in the way. Look, easy. Okay, this war has actually been going on for quite some time, but that's because I wanted to siege down Tunis because I noticed they had Malta and it's in Italy. So there we go. Tunis pieced out. And now we can piece out the Ottomans for everything that they have over in Carpathia. Perfect. Okay, so that's another region right there wrapped up. Now I can just fortify this entire border right here. There's a mission. I think it's Carpathian Conquest. Yes, it is. So I don't even know what this does, nor do I care, but let's gain Transylvanian as an accepted culture. Why not? Okay. Only thing that's left right now is France and Italy. We actually don't even have one province in Italy, just got Malta. So yeah, Venice should be next on the chopping block. Iceland's still alive, are you kidding me? Okay, let's core this up and get ready to fight Venice. Looking pretty good, boys. Looking pretty good. Nice battles over there, but, you know, once you see one battle, you've seen them all. Now that we've entered the Age of Revolution, it's finally time to start our golden era. Okay, let's go ahead and declare on Venice. We will not do imperialism here. No, we won't. In fact, I'll just do a reconquest for some of Ferrara's cores, which is, let's just do, I don't know, Ferrara itself. Call in Great Britain. Piecing out Spain will actually be pretty annoying here. I should probably go for them first. Oh, Britain actually sieged down Venice. All right, I should have declared imperialism. There's protected markets. I don't know what this does. Okay, we've 100%ed Venice right here. These are all of the Parma cores, which is nice. And then I'll pretty much take as much as I can, which is not a whole lot, man. Damn. All right, back the next day, as you boys can see. But the current game plan here right after we took out Venice is to actually fight Spain next, man, because they're going to be involved in pretty much every war we do because they're the defender of the faith. We have to fight them to fight Brittany, France, Venice again, maybe even Provence. Oh, not Provence. Interesting. Maybe I take these guys out now, huh? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, then we're gonna fight Spain. Then we're gonna fight France after that. White Peace Spain, reset our truce. Fight Spain again, then fight Brittany. Once again, White Peace Spain, reset our truce. Yeah, I think only 2, maybe even 1 war will be enough versus Spain. But for now, let's do Provence. They're right here without any allies. All right, done with Provence. Let's go ahead and full annex them. And yeah, there we go. I also got the Malta force up to tier 3 now, so war score cost versus other religions minus 15% could help out, especially since, yeah, everyone else is Catholic. Alright, truce with Spain is actually up. We can go ahead and declare on them. It's gonna be a pain getting the war score versus them, man, but with imperialism, I think we can do it. I'm also gonna actually co-belligerent Brittany right here, since it's just some African guys coming in. Morocco's pretty good. Good Morocco. And yeah, let's eat up Brittany in this same war. Gonna call in Great Britain as well. Maybe they'll help out with the colonies a bit, or maybe they'll just cost me a war score. Let's go. Took admin tech way ahead of time. It's time for our 4th mill idea group. Hopefully we can wrap this up by the end. Of course, it's gonna be aristocratic ideas. We're going with all the mill ones, man. There we go. Oh, we can take 4 at the same time. How cheap is this, man? Well, there goes Brittany. Apparently, it's not a full annex, which makes them willing to accept. Cool. Did we spawn the revolution? Where do we see that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we can't take everything from Spain in one war anyway, so... Now, I wonder, will they give me this without sieging it down? No, they won't, so... Yeah, might as well go half now, half later, maybe something like this? Yeah, okay, cool. Urbino's willing to accept being full annexed here. Okay, they're willing to accept this. We'll just do another war for them for this southern part of Italy right here and Sicily as well. Let's hope they do actually accept helping France just so we can reset our truce with them. But there we go. Nice, man. Nice. So, yeah, France is the only nation left in France. We still got to do Venice here. We actually have to do the Pope as well. I should probably annex Ferrara. Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Let's go beat up some separatists and see if our truces is up so we can continue. But yeah, this revolution, man, it's it's spreading. How did all of these guys pop out at once? Are they all French? Am I over 100? Oh. All right, well, dealt with some separatists. The revolution is still spreading, which worries me a bit. But, yeah, let's continue, man. I'm gonna fight France here. They're being guaranteed by Spain. And now, I wonder. Spain has about, what is this, like 10-ish provinces here that we need to take. They guarantee France. They guarantee Venice, or no, but they are still Defender of the Faith, so they would help, and they're allied to the Pope. So the remaining nations that we need to fight right here, Spain is going to be involved in all of those wars. Do I just not reset my truce with them? You know, take like 3 provinces or 4 now when I fight France, take 3 or 4 when I fight Venice, and take 3 or 4 when I fight the Pope, and that way there's no waiting for truces with Spain. Obviously they can't be co-belligerented, so it will take a little bit more war score, but yep, I think that's the way to go, boys. I think that's the way to go. What monuments can I do? Historical Center of Prague, not really needed. A Royal Paris of Caserta, not really needed. The copper mine, not really needed. You know what? Let's just declare on France. What am I even talking about? Imperialism, take capital Kiersey. There it is. Call in Britain again. Yep. These battles, man, they're just like, they're nothing. They're so easy. These idiots actually engaged here with about 200k troops. Why? Oh, I can claim economic hegemon. I did want to go for a mill one, but my army's not that big. It can't even be that big. Might as well claim the economic one. Britain is a naval one. How are we going to invade them? Oh, right. 2 hegemons can't be allied. Okay, so Spain is willing to accept this. Let's go ahead and piece them out for that. And France is actually also willing to accept this. I'm not full annexing them either, and they still got some allies in the war, but that's the entire region of France now unlocked. Perfect, man. Okay, so we're already annexing Ferrara. I can start annexing Corsica and Spoleto. Not Siena though, so let's improve with them for a bit. Truce with Venice is actually up. Oh, but Spain wouldn't help now. They help the Pope. They wouldn't help the Pope. I beat them so badly. Fine, we might have to declare directly on Spain, but no big deal. Let's core this up, and then we'll fight Venice, man. Province war score cost 122 minus 15%. They still may not be full annexable here. We'll see. Let's core that up, and we'll, yeah. Well, okay, let's go ahead and fight Venice, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna do imperialism for their capital here. They should be full annexable since Spain doesn't want to... How did they go bankrupt? I didn't even occupy everything. I occupied everything here, but not in the rest of the world. Whatever. Yeah, just gonna co-belligerent the Pope. Okay, let's separate piece of full annex the Pope right here. Finally, Rome is ours. And let's see if we actually can full annex Venice right here, man. I don't think it's gonna be possible. Oh, it is. It is. Nice. Oh, cool. At this point, Siena is also annexable, so let's do that. And there's another mission, Italian invasion, Gov cap admin points. If Italy hasn't been formed, we gain 20 PP. Okay. Now, man, here's the sitch. I guess we're waiting out this truce with Spain, which actually isn't that long. It's in about 6 years here, so we could fight them first and stabilize. Taking a look at Great Britain. They have 697 ships, man. 697 ships. Oof. 194 heavies? That's insane, dude. We actually can't invade them. They're a naval hegemon, as you can see. They got the naval-focused ideas and missions, and they've also picked up maritime. I shouldn't have left this for this long, man. I should have dealt with these guys early, but we were allied. We need 4 provinces from them in Scandinavia. Now, my naval force limit is 202. I can run a way bigger navy than this, but my modifiers, man, they're just not as good as Britain's. Now, let's hope there is a chance that all of those boats aren't actually here, but then again, they don't own land overseas, man. You know, they've got colonies, you know, as we can see these guys over here, and yeah, would they station those boats there is my question. They got 30 lights here. I don't know. We just gotta get London, is the thing, because we'll declare with imperialism. There's no forts up here, so we won't have to siege anything else. Yeah, there isn't. Tough, man, tough. You know what? I think we wait out these 6 years or whatever it is, our truce with Spain. In the meantime, we build up the navy even more. I'm gonna have to get transports up too, about 84, just so I can move a stack immediately. It doesn't have to go twice. And yeah, build up like 300 heavies. Ugh. So I'm actually upgrading all the monuments here. The Kronborg gives us some naval stuff, and I've upgraded the Venetian arsenal to tier 3, which allows us to build galleasses, which is a special type of galley. Very, very cool. I've started building those as well. And it's also time for our final government reform, separation of power, where we're gonna go with, well, obviously political absolutism. Okay, admin efficiency 68% right now, man. Absolutism maxed out all the way. Truce with Spain is about to be up in about a year. Yeah, only 2 more wars to go, boys. How have you enjoyed this grand campaign so far? Let me know in the comments below. Ooh, there's a mission, Imperial Navy. Unlock the Hanseatic Doctrine, Naval Doctrine, which gives us trade power, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. This is the colonization branch. I thought we would get something good, bro. All right, our truce with Spain is up. Let's go ahead and declare that war. Imperialism, take capital Madrid. The only thing we need is these 7 provinces, so I don't think it should be too much war score. Second to last war, boys. We're nearing the end. Well, that was like really quick. All right, there's all of Italy done too, man. All we need is 4 more provinces in Scandinavia, and this campaign is done. Let's continue building up the rest of those galleasses, huh? And get ready to, yeah, to invade Britain. All right, man, the boats have been built up. The revolution is about ready to crush us right here. Ottomans just became Turkey, so we're next, man. This is what that's looking like, so pretty bad. Yeah, I think it's time we invade Britain, man. I got a bunch of galleasses up right here. I know it's like engagement with, and right now it's like probably 90. Yeah, it's 90, so that means only 30 heavies can fight. 90 galleys since they got engagement with of 1. But listen, we're not here to study naval combat. All right, we're not here to do that. So yeah. There we go. The stuff from Spain has been cored up. We got the Cossacks right here fighting rebels. It's time to declare on Britain, ladies and gentlemen. Our final war, imperialism, take capital London. They don't have any allies. They got 700 boats along with their colonies. They probably have more than 1,000. I'm just praying that I can land in Sussex before they come. Oh, I actually won a naval battle right here, man. The Gallia says, oh, but I just fought a bunch of lights. That's why. Okay, these guys have, let's go. Let's get them landing. I have landed. My navy's been defeated, actually, but, I have landed. Well, I guess 1 army should be enough, or what if we just, shoot, who can we get there? No one. It was literally only 1 merc company. Frick. Well, I got London, which is what I was going for. What do we need here? What's in Scandinavia? So that province, that province, that province, that province. It's just 6 war score. Oh. Oh. Now, a bad thing here would be to get, like, wiped, man. I don't think I can land again after that. We need to wait for these guys to build back up before I send them back out again. It's getting dangerous here now. I was wiping the floor with Spain, man. Let's do I want to do an army quality comparison between Britain and Spain. So Britain does have better morale. They don't have better discipline. We can't see the combat abilities, obviously, but I don't know, man. I was destroying 200k Spain stacks with my 84k stack. Britain has about 400,000 troops. They actually have more than me, but I wonder if I engage here, because if this army dies, man, it's gonna be bad. That's it. They've gotten all of their fleets here, man. This is messed up. This is messed up. Frick, I thought I could land 2 of them bitches, bro. All right, I got Bedfordshire, but they're unsieging London. No way they'll accept. You know what? I think we keep spamming. Oh, we can't. Okay, who's my best general, man? Who's my best general? This 5-4 guy, huh? Oh, that's my best general, man. 6-6. That's all we need right there. We got a discipline guy. Let's, this is maxed out already. 143% discipline, 9.91 morale, 55% infantry combat ability. Does this do anything? Shock damage. It does, huh? All right, there we go. Maxed out, what you call it? Professionalism. Will it be enough to defeat, like, 200k British troops? Okay, I'm even gonna slow this down to 4 for you guys. I'm gonna put it right here so no pop-up block set. Let's see, they are running away. Clicking on the battle.
And it's not even close. Oh. Okay. At least the fleet did its job, man. Because if I couldn't land there before they got all of their boats here, that would have been it. We would have to rebuild this fleet, like double the size of it. Do the classic Britain landing strat where you place a battle fleet here and here and here, and then you got the transports in the middle. So while those guys are fighting, hopefully you can move the troops over. I just couldn't be bothered to do that, but yeah. Well, Britain is already willing to accept, ladies and gentlemen. No need to go on any further. We can take the British North Atlantic Islands over here, and with that, we've officially conquered everything that we need to conquer, which was the entire regions of Scandinavia, the Baltic, Poland, Carpathia, North Germany, Low Countries, France, South Germany, and Italy. We formed Prussia, we formed Germany. That's all three of these goals for this grand campaign. Done. Alright, now let's go ahead and core up the provinces that I just took from Britain, get my country in shape, and we can do the outro, and of course, the time-lapse. Don't go anywhere yet. Oh, dude, I even had Prussian discipline here. I didn't know it was in the Age of Revolutions, the Prussian one, but fire damage received, sure. Even a better army. Alright, everything has been cored up, and let's go ahead and call it because I can't stand to fight another separatist stack. Freaking Age of Revolutions, man. But yeah, there you go, man. This has been the final episode of this grand campaign, Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany. As you all know, as I mentioned, all of these episodes, our goals were to form Prussia as Brandenburg, then to form Germany as Prussia. We stuck with Prussian ideas, and then to conquer all of these things that you get permaclaims on from the German mission tree. But yeah, this is what our country ended up looking like, man. Number 1 on the Great Powers list, with 8,000 dev, economic hegemon, even though it's not filled up. Over in this department, man, Prussian militarization, the best form of it, maxed out all the time, 118 max absolutism. Over here, man, in Turkey and Russia, I guess, are still my rivals in the economy tab, making about 1.2 thousand ducats with just this stated, man. Really, the biggest hindrance, which I'll touch on soon, was the minus 50% Prussian monarchy, gov cap, gov reform, which of course we could have flipped out of and stuff like that, but it really was the spirit of this campaign to have something to struggle with. Otherwise, this would be at like 4,000, and I would have stated everything, which would have gone our income from this to like maybe even 3K. Force limit would be like 1.8 million, maybe even 2 million or something like that. But going back to the economy, making most of it from production as expected. When you're playing over in this region specifically, you don't really focus too much on trade. The merchant setup isn't even that good. I didn't focus on it at all. In the trade department right here, almost 120% goods produced. Furnace is active everywhere that I could have put them. I probably got some other places to put them as well. I just need to destroy manufactories. Tech 27 ahead of time in every single tech. Quality, innovative, offensive, economic, defensive, admin, aristo. So all of the main, you know, modifier focused, like strength, quality focused mill idea groups here taken. These were focused, of course, based on the policies that we could get with them. All of these nice policies active. Completed most of this mission trade here, except for like the colonial stuff and this like yeah, development. 110 dev in Silesia, man, come on, when am I ever gonna do that? Yeah, over here still under GovCap, so realistically I could state some more things. In the religion department, most of it is Protestant, except for this latest stuff that I conquered, but we're still converting, albeit slowly. As you can see, apparently I have four missionaries that I didn't put to work. In the military department, what I want to show off the most, we were at 100 army professionalism, but I was racking up some merc companies right here at the end to deal with some separatists. 55% infantry combat ability, 25% cav combat, 20% artillery combat ability, 100 army tradition pretty much the entire game, almost 10 morale, 145.5% discipline, and yeah, look at all of these awesome generals that we've been getting the entire campaign. Estate's happy as always, and we even spawned the revolution. I would play a revolutionary, but that's a completely different campaign, maybe something as France. I wanted to stop this one before we actually became revolutionary, like good old Turkey right here. His name is isn't there Beylik with this Germian? Guess they've always been relevant. But yeah, that's how we ended up looking like, ladies and gentlemen, and that's been this Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany grand campaign. Now let's take a look at the time lapse, and after that I'll ask you to tell me in the comments what other grand campaign I should do next.
And there you go, man. I hope you all enjoyed this whole time lapse, and I hope you all enjoyed this entire grand campaign. The reception on the Byzantium one last time and on this one has been great so far. Sorry I didn't do some things like going Protestant HRE and stuff like that, but hey, there's always next time, right? Speaking of next time, definitely let me know if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more grand campaigns, and let me know in the comments below what's the next grand campaign like this that you would like to see me do. But that's it from me for now. See you next time.